Welcome back, everyone. Jeez.
No one's here yet. It's fine.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
It's all good.
Unless you've been streaming like this whole time.
He's
and
been
like, people, oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
when
been
he was
going for
starting
like...
the stream, I thought he just
it's been
meant
like 10
like... Never mind. Hello, the 15 people
Like
watching.
warm up.
It's okay. They're used to you. It's cool.
Are they though? I don't know if that's accurate.
They must
Used
be,
to
right?
might be a different sort of.
You might be used to
word.
me.
Yeah.
I don't
guess
know
so.
if they're used to me.
Oh, okay. Did you beat Alexander up for this morning?
This morning.
What?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna get beat up?
No, because I
don't hear
was in a
anything
call with a bunch of people and I had to go pee. And when I went pee, I accidentally had a little poop. So I
Oh.
pooped. And then I went back into my office and he screamed, "Ew!"
I did do that. I did do that.
Wow.
And I said I was going to beat him up later because it hurt my feelings.
That's
fair.
Oh my god.
I didn't know
You know
other
how you
people
get
were
'em back?
listening.
You know how you get him back? Next time you do have a really, really stinky one, you just lock him in the bathroom. You Dutch oven him.
No.
You could. Or you wait till
Hey,
he
in my
does something
defense, I
and then
didn't
you...
like go into the bathroom afterwards. I was just walking by it.
Yo, I'm trying to get him to propose to me. I don't want... I don't think I need to do this.
See, I personally think that'd be the way he would choose to take advantage
That
of
would
the
be the time.
opportunity.
Yep, that would
Really?
be the
He
time.
would, he would wait
You
for you
just-
to poop,
you just
and then
shit,
he would
there you
put
go.
your ring in the poop in the
Yeah.
toilet, and he'd be
No.
free to find.
That's
Too
it.
far, Kano. Too far.
No.
So much.
And put it on the
Oh,
toilet paper, so when you it's surprise.
Yeah,
There
you
you
tape
go.
it on.
You fold it
not.
all nice, like how hotels fold it, and then you put it in the little fold. Oh my god.
Except I put it on our toilet paper holder, so when you touch it, it falls off and then rolls across the floor.
I hate... That's another thing. When I'm gone, can you replace our toilet paper holder if I go to Arizona?
I was figuring we would talk about this eventually, but the high ambition is, you know how when we moved in here, the concept of redoing some stuff in the bathroom was brought up?
Yeah.
Overhaul bathroom if you leave.
Like, completely?
Thinking about it. Yep. Because when else is there going to be an opportunity?
I mean,
Just
like,
come home to
when
a
we
brand
go
new
to
bathroom.
him is
too.
an opportunity.
Yeah, true.
But...
But like, I want to be here to like dictate things and stuff.
Well, I also kind of want to be here to dictate things.
Yeah, but you can't like, you know, just go poop anywhere. I'll be fine with that. It's fine. Look, guys, we only got one bathroom, so we got to improvise when it's
Just
being
drive to
redone.
Wawa. It'll be
Exactly.
Alexander's fully admitting that he's willing to like
He's
hop
just like,
outside
I'm gonna
with
go in the
Eagle and
forest
Bella.
real quick.
fine. Oh, he's absolutely went outside and peed before. I was in the shower
yeah.
one time, and he like went outside to pee, and I'm like, you can just come in.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know
would've.
what the thought process was, but
Hello.
Like,
I've been in many households with my family that we've only had one bathroom, and like that's like the thing. It's like, hey, does anyone need the bathroom? I'm going in the shower, and then like
Yeah, we tend to-
anyone of the opposite gender or sex would usually go in, and then like if it was like me in the shower, and my mom came in, it's like, whatever.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
my
no, absolutely.
mom pulls the I've seen it all card a lot, and I'm like, it's adult version of me now. I don't.
Mhm.
Yeah. When
not
I was a
the
kid,
same.
it was very different. Where like, because we were kids and because we had a nice shower curtain that we could put in there, like if I need to go to the bathroom, my parents were like, no, go, please. Like, don't, it doesn't matter if we're in the
Yeah.
shower, just go and just tell us when you're coming in so we know to not open the
Yeah.
curtain and scar your
Yeah.
face.
Yeah. Yeah. Hello.
Wait, I'm excited though. I want.
yeah, we can make plans right now, guys. What should we have in our bathroom? Keep in mind, it's still gonna be small.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I've been
still
in that
want
bathroom.
a
I know
bigger-
how big it is.
I still want a bigger tub. I don't know if it's possible.
Ah.
We could like
at
get
least
rid
a
of the tub and
deeper
have a
one.
bigger shower, but then we like, I don't think tubs can get bigger in that position.
No, but like it can get deeper, maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know.
You
Yeah.
could get like
I don't
a
know how
square
tubs
Go
tub.
into the
You could
trenches.
take the toilet out, put it into the bathtub itself, and then make
That's
it like
the other
part of
thing.
it.
Ooh, a combo. Yeah.
You could rotate everything. I don't know how that would work.
Mhm.
Like, can you rotate where the toilet hole is?
Not easily, but
I'm just reading the chat. It's so funny. Just come. It's something Mark said. Just come home to a hole in the bathroom. So good news, bad news.
Not
There's a place to
unlikely
go to the
with how my
bathroom.
projects
The
go.
bad news isn't a toilet. Charlie goes, reminds me of a time when I was going home. I saw a man taking a piss at the front on a front door, then took out his keys and went inside. If bushes weren't made
That's
to
an
be peed
impressive
on,
one.
why would they be so easy to pee on? Oh my god.
But yeah, literally when we
looking at
moved in
some
here, we replaced
pictures.
the toilet, and it did take longer than I expected. So may have had to go through 2 of them. It's fine.
That's fair.
Toilets?
I remember trying to work that day, and then you guys just in there.
So yeah, we gotta go pick up some more parts for this toilet. It didn't go correctly.
That's the worst feeling.
Absolutely break him every day.
No one can poop yet. No one can poop yet. It's fine.
Outside, outside.
Outside. It sounds like you're like ushering a door. Outside, outside,
Yeah,
outside,
yeah.
outside. Go. Get out.
But yeah, as she said, we can just drive to Wawa, 2 minutes away. They have a toilet there. We can
You
shower
guys have
in
a
the
big
sink.
yard if it's
You have
emergency.
to buy something to poop though.
Let's go.
Like I don't want to poop in the yard. It's not that
I don't
private.
think you have
know?
to buy something.
No,
No, we
well,
have
I'm
a
at
big
Wawa.
yard with a lot of people around.
Yeah. And I just like cut down some of the plants that we could have potentially hid behind. More are gonna grow, but I don't know. At that form, like
What, the
I don't know a good
petunias?
spot. I don't know a good spot.
You probably could just rent a porta potty too if you really wanted something more efficient.
That is
That
very
sounds
smart.
completely
No.
unreasonable. Why would anyone
No.
unable to use a bathroom do something like that?
I mean, the other option is just use plastic bags you get from like
The
Target
other
and you just go, like,
thing, I
sit in
didn't
the
think
bushes
about
and
this.
use that.
If you need to shower, you can literally
Just get
do
a
that at the
bucket from Home
gym.
Depot.
You can shower
Yo,
at
it's
the
a
gym.
system.
Yeah.
That's what
Good to
people.
go.
That's what people do. People like who like RV like in who don't have like bathrooms in their RVs. They like get a gym membership. They go work out, shower, use the facilities, and then they hop back on the road.
That's smart.
Yeah.
It's very smart because like Fit for Less specifically is a $5 membership. So you're spending $5 to work out, like use the bathroom whenever you want and shower whenever you want.
Yeah,
Not bad at all.
Yeah, if you
Pretty good
time
for
it
that
well, it would be
reason.
pretty cheap. I think it's still like probably not as cheap as having fresh utilities brought straight to a building, but that's also assuming that you get full access to those utilities too.
I pay almost I pay $30 to $50 in water, so it's much cheaper.
Oh no, we're gonna have to
I
start
would be
paying
free.
for water
That'd be
sometime this year.
six times going to. Use
I
the
thought they
facility if
didn't
you're
have
paying
water
30.
hookups. It was just sewer.
Is it just? I forget. It was one or the other.
I'm
but
pretty
yeah.
sure your mom said that it wasn't water hookup.
Are you on well water?
Yeah.
Right now, yeah. I don't think that's changing. I think it's literally just what goes.
Yeah, that
out.
actually might be right.
So I don't think we. have
So
to
not
start
the
paying
stuff
for
we
water.
drink, the stuff we don't drink. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you have like well, and then you have like sewage. So like you're
Yeah.
getting your
Yep.
sewage line moved to the sewer on the road.
Yep.
Hmm.
So
Nice.
we don't have to
Basically
pay for water. Smile.
The more you know.
I
Do we have
thought
to
we
pay
did
for
at
people
first,
to
and I
take our
think
like poop elsewhere. Is that how that works? Or?
I guess I don't know.
Just or you could just bring it. Again, there's the bucket.
Become
from Home
good
Depot
friends with the
idea.
neighbors and
Just
use
hold
theirs.
it and just bring it to the dump.
Well, no,
and just
it's
go,
like a neighborhood thing. Everyone has to switch over because they set up the lines, and it's mandatory. We can't just poop and bury it like normal people. That's basically what a septic
Honestly,
tank is.
If you talk to Miss
Yeah.
Nancy and you had to use her
giant tank in the
bathroom, I'm sure
ground.
she would.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Just hop the fence again.
No, there's not
That's not.
actually issues to be had. I just thought it would be a nice thing for you to come home to, but we can wait for another time. Just
That would be nice. I agree, but I don't know. That is in like 3-4 weeks.
yeah.
That-
So,
I don't even know if it's gonna work, but we'll see. I would
Poop in
like
your
to.
all maybe.
neighbor's yard.
Poor Miss Nancy. All right, here
Not
we
the
have
sweet
the
old
phenomenon.
She's got her
lady
clothes
next
out on a
door.
clothesline
Old
right
lady
there
named
as
Not the
Miss
well.
old
Nancy,
lady.
who's widowed and like by herself. We have our newly wedded couple in the back that has cute cats that work all the time. And then we have the crazy couple next to us who work at a prison
Yeah.
and invited us to their Christmas party and were like trying to be fun but weren't.
Oh boy. Is that the one with the boat thing out front?
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
Ray
Uh-huh.
crashed into.
Yeah, that Ray crashed into. Yeah.
Yeah. Just party of a bunch of
Al
40-year-olds
and-
behaving like 20-year-olds, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Good
Makes
times.
sense.
I love how we actually like haven't talked to them.
Not like at all. Since
Since-
like I waved to the guy, but that's it. Just the
Yeah,
neighborly
we
wave.
wave.
I feel
But
bad.
that's
Like,
literally it.
do we not like each other anymore? Is this what's going on? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
It's just time and place.
It's not like
Neighbor
that
interactions are
important, but
hard.
like they do live right there. You know, just,
Mhm.
Mhm.
you don't want to have enemies that close. I don't know if they're enemies yet, but oof.
Just every
Don't
day
tell
you
them that
step
Ray hit
outside.
their boat.
Close.
And we'll be fine.
Maybe that's why they stopped talking to us.
Yeah, maybe they saw it.
They
Maybe
stopped
saw it
talking to us
happen.
a long time before that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I don't know.
Do you
Give them
have?
some
I
cookies.
want to ask Alex. Do you have? Do you have New Balances? Like the dad shoe?
Oh,
He
Jesus.
does. He
I
does.
do. Is that the ones?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I think they're New Balances. Yes.
Just
he
completes
does.
the image in my head of like you being out by the car with like your shorts and your New Balances on, and you're just like, dad wave.
No, like a lot of winter long, it was me
Hi,
walking
neighbor.
out in just like, regular basketball shorts, a winter coat, and a t-shirt in like 30-degree weather, just walking out to open the gate.
Or New
'Cause we're about to go to the
Balances dad
gym.
shoes. I thought they were
I think
like
very much so,
trendy.
yeah. I think they've always
I bought
been
him
kind of
a
dad shoe
pair
thing.
of.
It depends
Oh
on the
my God,
style
that's
of them. The New Balance is obviously the brand, but it depends on like the style. Like if you
They
get
are
like
like
the
just
classic,
plain
like,
white New Balances.
runners.
So
Yeah,
I
I got
think
him
they're-
some cute white ones. I'll
Yeah.
put
Oh,
them
okay.
in our Discord.
Yeah, they're not the
for-
traditional dad shoe variant that I would imagine.
I almost put them in a very different Discord. Bayesian
Egg?
Canadian being like, "Why are you putting New Balance shoes in here?"
New character concept. New
Those
character
are-
concept. Hear me out.
Those are nice. How much are they?
Right.
Are you planning to buy those?
Yeah, the white ones are usually relatively right, but it's funny because like the ones that are like more like normal sporty, that I definitely associate as like those are dad shoes.
Yeah.
For sure.
Makes sense. I do
I've-
know my
I
I
dad.
have
have
white dad shoes like the
matching
plague.
gym shoes.
Yeah.
Cute.
I have New Balances too, but mine are pink.
Nice.
I just don't wear mine most of the time because it's either wet or some other reason,
Charlie.
and I'm afraid to get them dirty.
It's
You could always
understandable.
wear different shoes and then put them on into gym. That's a
That's
lot of
effort.
work.
Whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
Hopefully it dries up soon.
yeah. It hopefully will soon. It's not this week, but
I know.
after.
It's raining for some reason today out of the blue. It's like, okay.
I don't think we have any rain today, but I think it's supposed to tomorrow as well.
I think so. Over the weekend, I think it's like all rain, and I'm sad about it.
Then it was like real bad and wet a few days ago or a week ago or something.
Mm.
I stepped in the water, and like all flooded into my shoe. It was bad.
I just looked at the weather app. Thursday and Friday next week, 60 and 64 degrees.
Jeez.
We're
That's
gonna need
warm
to
for
plan some
spring.
outside time.
Yeah.
Thursday is sunny, and then
It's toasty.
Friday is 64, and it's partly sunny. So we're gonna have
It's gonna
fun,
be 10
man.
degrees next week. I don't know what that is in freedom units. I think it's like 40
Freedom
something.
It's above freezing.
It's like
Yeah.
high 40s, I think.
Yeah.
Which is
I always
not
like estimate because it's like I can sort of do it and it makes me look smart, but I don't have like actual math that I'm doing in my head.
Yeah.
It's always just
Yeah.
like, okay, so it's minus 30 plus some.
Times 2 plus
I
32.
used to know the
times-
equation from physics, but that was
Minus 32
years
Because it's
ago.
like 5/9 times something or something along those lines, and it's like, it's too much. So
I always calculate it like if you're going from Celsius to Fahrenheit, it's times 2 plus 32, and then if you're going
and
the
then
opposite
you
way,
shave a little bit
it's
off, and then it's there.
yeah, and then the other way, I think it's like either the same or
Yeah.
divided by 2 minus 32 or something like that.
Basically. That gives you a close enough estimate.
So 10,
Yeah.
20 plus 32, like 50, 52, 55 range.
I like zoned out. What are we talking about?
Math. We're
Celsius
talking
to
math.
Fahrenheit.
I
Temperature.
hate math. That's probably why I zoned out. That's all I did in math class back in the day.
I used to sleep all the time in math class. Ain't no way that I got calculus at 7 o'clock in the morning in high school.
Oh.
Dude, I was like
Yeah.
a straight
Dude, I was
student
dead A.
aside from
I
math.
died.
Like it was
over.
bad.
It was over.
I
Every
failed
minute
grade
was
9 math and summer school math because
So it wasn't the math's fault
Yeah.
that it sounds like.
yes, it was math's fault.
Uh-huh.
It was math's
I was
fault.
okay in math, and I think I'm pretty good at math. I just didn't like test
You're
very
extremely
well.
good at math.
Yes,
Shut up.
that's what I'm saying.
good
But
at
I
basic math.
still got bad grades because I do it all in my head, and I don't know how to write out math to
Oh,
save
yeah.
my life.
And math is all about showing work.
Show your
Yeah.
work. No.
But
don't
I got the
wanna.
right answer.
Dude, literally, what was it? Geometry when you had to do proofs that were like
Yeah, well,
3
that's the whole point of
paragraphs
it.
long.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And
Need
it's
to
So
write
friends with
writing.
my geometry
The
teacher
numbers
on
at the
Facebook.
work as the
He
work.
wished me
nice.
happy birthday, but
Aw.
I hated geometry. It made me want to die.
That's
Makes
fair.
sense.
Yeah.
My geometry class just, a little bit into it, just turned into a joke. So I don't know if we
Quick
actually learned anything in it, but
Mm.
nearly every student in the class,
Yeah,
whenever
isn't that the one you bullied your teacher in or something?
Yes, the I
Yeah.
wasn't the cause of it this time.
This
I was just
time.
playing along. But the
Right.
answer to every question was always 12. So teacher asked a
That's
question.
definitely-
All right, what's the, how do you, get this to this angle? 12. It was that kind of just waste of
Tomfoolery.
everyone's time involved, really.
Mm.
Can't condone it as a positive thing. It was probably not very funny for more than 10 minutes, but it kept going
I
all
think
year
that's
long.
hilarious. I feel for the teacher.
Yeah, the teacher
it
and the
is fun.
students, but they kind of got what they wanted.
Yeah.
So
But at least, I mean, I'd rather that problem than something far worse. Like, that's
Mm-hmm.
manageable.
I'm a huge advocate for like good teachers like make good students, like
yeah, this wasn't a good teacher or anything, so it's like kind of why,
You're
everyone lashed
at
out a
them.
little bit.
yeah, like I because of that, but also like when I did go to that class, like that teacher just like because they had already written us off as like the bad
Oh,
kids, they were like
Yeah.
I don't give like if you don't care about your education, I don't care about your education kind of thing. But I was like grade 9, I was like 14 at the time, so they really probably should. But they were just like really like rude and mean. So I was like, oh well, like I just don't want to go to your class because I don't want to be talked down to because I'm not understanding. But me not understanding is because I didn't go, so it was a whole stupid cycle. But in grade 10, I got like the nicest, like funniest, best like math teacher. I aced her class. Like me and one kid like sat beside each other the entire time because we got along so well and like we're able just to like do our work. Like even though like we would like crack jokes or like talk with people amongst us, like we would get our work done and it was done. But like I wanted to learn in her class because she was a good teacher. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
You have to have teachers who understand how to invest in students well, but communicate at a level that makes them actually interested in the subject, which can be hard, but it's also not as hard as you think.
Yeah, I think my teacher the next year after, my trigonometry teacher, was a whole lot better at that.
yeah.
I can't say he was like the greatest or a bad teacher or anything like that, but he was at least fun while he did it. So like you take
Yeah,
that
it
class
gets
of
involved.
troll geometry students, and probably about half of them were in that course as well, and completely different results. Everyone actually kind of did work and tried to learn, and it was really funny
Yeah.
because he had like this bitter rivalry with one of the history teachers in school. They were like kind of best friends and worst rivals all at the same time. It was so wholesome and
that.
funny. Yeah, like that class was at the end of the day, so the history teacher always came in as like right before we all left, and they just started like arguing about something dumb. It was great. So
Teachers are fun.
they're fun.
Education.
Many teachers are fun, but I know everyone has experiences that say otherwise.
True. There's a mix of
Some
both.
teachers are fun, some teachers are awful.
Mhm.
I loved it when my
It's
teachers
really
were
funny.
also my coaches.
Oh.
Yeah, that was my entire high school.
Ooh.
For bowling, when I was in varsity bowling, my Spanish teacher was my coach. And then for varsity baseball, my history teacher was my coach.
Oh man.
I luckily didn't have my volleyball coach for anything.
So,
But
Hey, I
I
did
think
good in both of those classes.
what I think is really funny is in grade 9, there was this one teacher that was like, everyone was like, oh my god, she's such a bitch, like she's
Oh,
awful, like she's
I had
so
one of
mean, like
those.
she always yells at you in the class. I get grade 11 math with her. She was so funny. Like her sassiness and sarcasm, and like she would if you're dishing it out, you're also taking it. Like she would give it back, and like people like had good relationships with her. Like they just didn't like that she was like bossy when it came to like when you didn't have like a relationship with her, or like wasn't like in her class or anything. So I was like, I always was like, oh my god, I hate her, she's so mean, but she's always yelling at us. And then I got a class with her and I was like, I don't know. And then it was like, oh my god, she's amazing.
Yeah.
I love her.
And sometimes different people will have different, temperaments that will make them relate more to one person than another. Like I had a few teachers. There was one I had in 6th grade that a person who is a neighbor of mine who lived down the street said, she's like, this teacher is the worst. I hate her. She's horrible. You're going to dislike her. And she was my English teacher for 6th grade. And so I was so nervous. And then I get there and like, she was totally normal. And like she was hard on her students, but like she was like very funny and quirky, and like I as a kid tended to like worm my way into like teachers, not like a teacher's pet kind of way, but like I like to get to know them a lot because I cared a lot about them because I had more easy time talking with adults than I did with my peers. And so like she was super sweet.
You're just
and
chatty,
really funny.
honestly.
Apparently. Yeah, but
we had a 20-minute drive from our hotel to a concert venue. Kano talked to the Uber driver the entire.
Oh, you're one of those.
Because he had no. The thing is, I'm not usually. I really am not, because most of the time in Ubers, I'm sitting there minding my own business, being quiet. But I felt the need, because Gabe and Maddie were there, to be able to like occupy the space a bit more, because I wanted them to
Gabe and I weren't even talking.
Well, that's the whole thing.
We were just like sitting, like enjoying like the ride. Like I was like asking a few questions about like, or like noticing things and like asking like the directions that we were going and stuff, because I had never been in Chicago. Like I've never been in the city. Right. So we were, like there's like very little, but like they were like chatting each other up, ask each other like what they do.
Things to say, like he was like a local photographer in the city, and like and he was, and I got his business card at the end. He's like, hey, you want to check it out? Because he was telling me about YouTube stuff, because he was like, he knew a little bit about it, and so he like edited his own videos and everything. So I was like, oh, I actually know this space a little bit. So then I probably have it still somewhere from my memories with that trip, but.
I have a Snapchat of like me like looking at myself in the camera. And it's just Daniel talking.
It's just Kano talking in the background.
I think I probably still have it. I followed his page on Facebook as well. I should probably see if I can find it, because he has it on his business card. It might be, though.
Like, see what I mean? Like Kano just like is like, I'm not.
Just weird, because I'm such an introverted person when it comes to like every other day. I'm like literally just like, I'm gonna be home and not talk to anybody. Like my Discord messages, I don't talk to anyone. I sit there and I'm just like in a bubble the whole entire day. I feel bad because I saw like Maddie the other day. You were hanging out in the one Discord playing Stardew, and I was like, I should go in there and say hi.
Yeah,
I also don't want
but then
to.
I have to go and say hi.
I know, and then I'm like, I don't want to do that right now, so I'm just gonna sit here and I literally had the Discord server up and just watched you be in the voice call while I was doing other things, and I would check and be like, oh, Maddie's still there. Cool, she's right there. We're doing our own thing.
That's why I was in quiet corner though, is so that you don't have to feel like you need to talk.
But I still have to go into the call.
I didn't want to go in there and be quiet.
Once I'm in the call, I am engaged. It's like Aaron's analogy of us being in offices all the time. It's like once I join a voice call, I am in that person's office, and I will never leave that person's office until I leave the voice call. And so it's like that door just is closed on you. It's a mental thing, I know, but
hey,
it's like,
I have been playing Animal Crossing on my days off, and I've been streaming it in the Discord. You should join, because I know you said you wanted to join.
Don't do it.
But I do that.
It's a trap.
It's not a trap. You can just watch it while she works.
It's a trap.
You're gonna be stuck in there.
I did notice.
You'll never be able to leave. Ever.
I get free Animal Crossing content.
Free for free?
Free stream that you
I
don't
think
have
every
to talk
time you
to.
do that, I'm like not at my computer, but next time if you ever do, and I am, I will join them.
If I'm sitting in a call, I'm usually like also willing to like stream a game. If that's like what people want.
Yeah. That's the other side of things in chat. Do it. It's a trap. Fair enough.
Oh, I had a fun story about my English teacher now that we are away from that topic. My English teacher was also the football coach, and he like had, you know, the like last name that's like the last name in your like area. Does that make sense? Like he was one of those, like that family kind of like
they had like a lot of
the area for some reason, and like those are like the popular kids. Like he had kids that went to the school. They were like all of his sons were the popular ones, whatever. I graduate and we're going to everyone's like senior, what are they called? Like senior parties?
Like
There's graduation parties.
Graduation parties?
Yeah,
Graduation.
we were going to a bunch of different graduation
You have
parties with
parties
my
for
friends.
that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I just graduated.
Like
didn't
they're
have
basically big
one.
parties. Me either. But it's like where people are like go to your house and they
Exaggerated.
give you gifts, and then you all go to
Yeah.
other people's houses and give them gifts, and it's just a cycle.
And
it's
this
like
is
birthdays.
when Kayla was a partier, and I am not anymore. But back then, I went to that teacher's home to celebrate his son's graduation party, who I had graduated in his graduating class with.
Mhm.
The teacher was like very much there, and he was like a chill guy. All of the underage kids, including myself, were just there drinking Mike's Hard Lemonades with him.
That's got to
So
be a crazy experience.
I feel like I am the only person in my life that can like brag that she's like had a beer underage with her English teacher. Like that's just how my town was.
Because I think there's a lot of teachers that like could be like that, but still just it all falling into place like that.
I had we had like post prom parties, and I
same.
went to a high school for like 3 years, and then I switched high school, so I had 2 technically. The first one, like for the one that I only spent a year at, I was like, this was not a great after prom, but so I went to the other after prom, and we actually had like the cops show up because someone was like hurt. They had like walked on the forest line and they got hurt or something. So we had them, like the cops and the when you call the paramedics, cops have to show up because they have to like take a statement. But they were like, oh, what's going on here? And we're like, after prom. We just had like coolers in our hand, like Mike's Hard, like you said, some people had beer, like we're just hanging out, just all underage drinking in the middle of the bush, like no in the middle of nowhere. And they're like, okay, like, all right, well, just keep it down. Like, we'll be out of your hair soon when we help the paramedic. And then some dumb person, I don't know if they were trying to throw their friend a drink or something, but they ended up hitting the paramedic. So the cop was like, get out, everyone.
Yeah, like,
we're
you're
shutting
done.
it down. We were gonna let you, but this is seen as an assault on a paramedic, so you're done.
Yeah.
Or
Our
get out.
school actually hosted post prom parties, and that
That's
was
what my
like the
school did
best
as well,
part
to
of like
bribe
going to
people
prom.
from not going to like those after
Oh,
parties
to like
stuff.
right to like avoid drinking and things like that.
I,
to
just,
make
I
it-
never
guess they
thought
have
about
to.
it
These are
like
pretty
that, but you're
great.
so right. No, they were so much fun because we'd go and we'd all get dressed up and like go to the prom and like have dinner and dance at the prom place.
I don't know.
And then we'd go back to the school and the after prom party would be hosted in the gymnasium. We would all change out of our get up, put comfy sweats on and hoodies. And then they had like a mechanical bull one year. They had a freaking blow up castle thing.
Yeah, they had
with
all
a
kinds of blow
slide.
up things at my school
Yeah,
as well.
and like a ball pit. And then one year they had a caricature artist that would like do pictures of you and your friends. So we got that done. And then
See,
just,
me
like,
They
now,
had like
that
face
sounds
painters
fun.
at mine. I think like
It
they had a
was
massage
so
thing they were
fun.
offering.
Oh,
Yeah,
Me
it's
in
all
high school, I would have been like, that's kid stuff. Oh no!
it
But
really
me
was,
now,
but it
I'm
was
like,
great.
Bouncy castle,
Like, yeah.
bouncy castle.
Oh my goodness,
They had like
the
those
castle, I would
sumo
be
suits you
there.
can put on
yes,
and like fight
we
each
had
other
those
with.
too. Yes. Oh, there was
Yeah, the
one
thing
year
where you
they
sit on the
had, like,
beam with the two things and smack each other. Me
Yeah,
and my
it
one
was
friend were
the
going crazy on
balance
each
thing
other
where
and
you
all
have to
those
smack
things.
each other. There was
That's
the
so
blow up
funny.
thing where it has like the like sticks that stick out and you have to jump or dunk under them one year.
Yeah.
Right.
Those were like the best part of prom.
Yeah, Caleb, me and Zach, of course, one of my friends, we had the sumo suits on and just, went at each other, making a big show for everyone in the whole
So
room.
funny.
Just because, we
So
did like
funny.
little like stunt things every now and then just for fun. So we were just throwing each other around in these sumo suits and everyone was like, what's going on? So we were just having a fun time making a show of that. They had like a hypnotist there as well or
Ooh.
something. And like everyone
Wow.
just sat in the auditorium and it was like, all right, they're doing these things. And, they did whatever hypnotists are supposed to do, I suppose.
Right. The performance.
Yeah. And then, I forget if I went along with it or not.
Knowing you, you probably would.
Yeah, probably. or do something real stupid while going along with it. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Makes sense.
But yeah, no, it was a great bribe. Got me. Easy.
It's a good incentive.
No, they
And
were
what?
so fun.
They had like potluck prizes and stuff there in mine, I think too.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's like raffle prizes. Ooh, okay.
That's fun stuff.
So
They
they
used to do
really,
that at
they
work
really
Christmas
bribed.
parties for me. Yeah. They're like, come buy drinks so we can pay for this Christmas party and we'll give you some stuff in return. Thanks, guys. It's like, oh god. Okay. Those work Christmas parties are like Hollywood makes them seem so much better or more
They
interesting.
do
Like
seem
unless
always
you're,
great in those.
unless you're in like a giant like law firm company, like
Yeah, you need like a big old
Hmm.
office building.
yeah, it's
know,
really just
A main
it's just,
floor you can clear out to make it anything.
yeah, they rent out like a golf course and they're like, and then you're like talking to your coworkers and stuff, and then you bring like your +1, and then you're like kind of like sectioned with your +1 and like potentially with no one else you know, and then you're just like, wow, okay, I'm gonna get up and mingle, but then I'm like, I feel like the only thing we have to talk about is work because these are all my
Yeah, that
coworkers.
sounds awful.
I'm glad I don't work in retail or anything like that anymore.
We should
We
tell.
should have
we
a
should,
Christmas
No.
we
party.
should have YouTubers have a Christmas party, a virtual one.
Yeah.
No.
We all just sit there and be like, let's talk about work.
Oh god.
It would be so hard to do a virtual work party for like because when you have a work party, like people can go off and they can like one-on-one talk, but like in like online, you'd have to like
Just
switch
make a Discord
call.
for it, and
What
we
you
just have a bunch of
do
rooms in it.
Is you
That's
do a
right.
Minecraft party and you
That
set
would make
proximity
me
chat, and then you just
so
all
anxious,
go
and I
around.
would
and-
hate it.
Yeah, it would actually be kind of awful.
we do a role
That
play
would be
version
like
of it.
back in the
But so
Origins
are regular
days.
parties. It's fine.
Origins MCRP party recordings, like that's the vibe it gives.
No, yeah, I guess that would be exactly it too.
And
Is it-
those gave
That's
me
a
so
right
much
around.
That's
anxiety
basically
that
what we
I
did.
cried after.
We got 20,
Oh.
25 people together in a room. Everyone, like a couple people chit-chatted and were extra loud until eventually I had to shout at people saying, "All right, we're going to get started now, everyone." And then, you know,
We'd all go
go.
off in different rooms and just film scenes, but then
Yeah.
they were really like awkward.
yeah, and
And
then people have to jump in and jump out of rooms and stuff. And, you know, it's just as awkward as trying to enter a conversation
chaos.
in real life that when you know nothing about what's going on. And,
I hated those days.
and we just had to
Let
like
it
do
die.
it in character and make it seamless
We
and clean.
Don't need another Origins. I know everybody
Agreed.
and their mother wants it back. It was so toxic, and I am glad it died.
You can appreciate what
I
it was
liked
and then be ready to move past it.
Exactly.
Exactly.
You liked it because you were a main character. Love you.
I know. It was great. Everyone wanted to come talk to me. It was
Yeah,
great.
must be nice, wasn't it?
Charlie, I'm gonna send you a song actually. I just thought of something.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Origins is what brought me you, and that's why we live together and are happily in
true.
love. So I am happy that it existed, but I'm also happy that it's over.
Exactly.
Amen.
It's healthy.
Well, any other random topics to bring up before we get into the game?
No.
Did you all know I did 15 minutes on the elliptical yesterday?
Hey yo!
Did you all know I've heard this 8 times already?
I mean, it's a pretty cool
No,
fact.
it is really cool.
That's like a whole little music playlist you could put together and play through. And be
No,
like,
it
yeah.
wasn't.
I listened to the same song over and over and over.
One Taylor Swift song on repeat. That's all it was.
Okay.
Honestly, mood.
Listen, I needed a song that had like a good drop where I could go fast at sometimes and then slow down and catch my breath.
Mhm.
And I went a whole like over a mile, and I did a mile in like 14 minutes, which is really big for me because
Yeah,
I have never done that before, and
that's
I was happy.
awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I
I've been
keep
setting
bragging
different
about
goals
it,
on
so.
it, and like doing it, and mentioning it to Kayla whenever I hit a new fastest mile or something like that. And then this day I just go over there. She got to the elliptical first, and I was like, all right, I'm not feeling it today, so I'm just gonna keep up as long as she's going. That sounds great. Oh, she's still going. Oh, she's still going. Oh, she's done more than she's ever done before. Oh no, she's.
You
Yeah.
gotta prepare for like the
Oh, no, she-
congratulations, but also do you need medical assistance?
She's really pushing it. I guess I gotta push it too. I wasn't ready for this. Here we go.
My coach is gonna teach me how to run, and I'm very excited. I'm gonna be a
Nice.
runner.
Ooh,
runner.
that's cool.
Like how to properly like land and where to put your feet and stuff like that.
It's more so
seen
about
TikToks on it.
increasing your VO2 max, which is like the rate that you breathe. Because I'm at the point now where like body and like physically wise, like I can run, but I run out of breath really fast,
That's
and my
me.
VO2 max
Gotcha.
is really, really low. So
Hmm.
I think a lot of the training is gonna have to do more so with that. She has me on something called Zone 2 running, where I think you have to like watch your heart rate and make sure you don't exceed a certain heart rate while like jogging or whatever, and do that for a really long time until you are better.
Do you do breathing exercises like outside of that? Like, do you like do like meditation and like 6 counts?
No,
That kind of thing?
I probably should. I used to have like I used to have extreme lung capacity, so that wasn't even like a worry because I played the flute for 10 years, and piccolo and was in band, so I never really had to worry about that. But ever since I got COVID a couple of years ago, my lungs were shot during that, so still trying to kind of recover from that. And I don't know, there's certain exercises like kettlebell swings that can help increase it too.
I'm excited to do some of that stuff with you, because my breathing's always been bad. But,
Well,
you know,
you have asthma, so it makes
I
sense.
sure do.
Asthmatic.
A whole lot of asthma. Do I have a third? Do I have a third within grasp? No, I do. Hold on. Got a third. I got
There's a
3.
third one.
I got
It's
3.
hiding.
One's empty though. I should probably throw it away.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are all those full?
Oh my god.
One's full. And I just got a text from the pharmacy like, hey, you can get another one now. And I'm like, yeah, I should probably do that before I forget. Because I forgot last time.
Aggressive.
I
Do you not keep the
everyone to-
holders? Is it not just like the?
No, they give you a
insert?
new one every time. They don't just give you the,
Oh.
the little
What a
canister.
plastic.
It really is. But I remember there was a reason for it. It probably wasn't a good reason. But there's a lot in the medical industry that's very wasteful, so.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Now I guess we can start D&D.
Not really.
D&D.
Anything else?
I'm gonna see
No,
come
it
play with
just-
my mom
We
tomorrow.
just went on a whole nother rant.
Yeah, but I like our rants.
Okay, we don't
I
have to
enjoy
play
these
D&D
conversations.
today.
Look, I had a little side conversation when
time.
Kano was talking about his
If we
Uber
can
driver.
if we can prolong Mitch's character death,
Yeah.
Good
We can prolong
point.
Look, we don't have a
and
plan for
my
after
character
it,
will
so
be
you know, just-
happy.
That's
Mitch needs
crazy. I
time to
really
make a
wanna-
new
I really
character,
wanna-
guys.
I really want to see him die.
No,
He doesn't need time. He would have
you
already
better
had to
not
think
be
of
making a
one.
new character. I'm gonna.
How
I'm
upset
gonna-
would you be?
You just see
Very.
the name of his
I'd be
character
very
is
upset.
That might
Milo
be
with
worth-
2
that might be
L's,
worth
and he
seeing.
just comes back.
I would be sending a very strongly worded DM
Uh-huh.
afterwards of how.
Like, how dare you kill off my favorite comfort character? from this
How
campaign?
dare you pull off? How dare you kill off like this potential like love story, this potential arc that
When
could
Wick's
happen?
not
How
even
dare you kill
consciously
my
there to see
character's
it.
relationship?
Yeah.
How dare you? This was my time to shine, and you ruined it by dying. Thanks
the
so
fuck?
much.
How dare you?
You ruined it by dying on a table.
Literally being the Aslan to the White Witch right now at this point. It's happening.
Exactly. I don't know the reference, but I know it's Narnia.
You've never seen Narnia?
What?
Not enough of it, I guess.
I haven't seen
the
that.
heck?
That's like
Fourth
from
grade.
The Lion, the Witch, of the Wardrobe. Like, that's the moment.
I guess I know what movies we're gonna have to binge this weekend.
You should, because they're like especially Lion, the Witch, and Wardrobe, super good. It gets Prince Caspian's fine. Voyage of the Dawn Treader is kind of but like first Narnia one, solid.
He hasn't seen the Pitch Perfect movies either, and
Oh.
I need him.
I-
To watch those.
That's okay.
I argue,
The music
I
is fun,
argue
though,
that you
in
could
Pitch
stop
Perfect.
after the first Pitch Perfect.
I love the first Pitch Perfect.
Can we start
It's
picking
so
on Mitch
good.
for not seeing
It's
movies?
so good.
What movies has Mitch not seen?
Mitch doesn't like movies. You do.
Yeah, that's right.
Mitch
I've been
hadn't
forced to
seen the
watch a
Twilight
lot
series.
of movies recently.
Mitch hadn't seen Twilight.
He had it
No.
not until we
Mitch-
watched it.
I
No,
watched them
that's
all
a
with her.
lie. Mitch
We watched
has
one, the first
seen-
one.
Oh,
first
hold
one.
on, Mitch.
I made
Hold on a
Mitch
second.
watch
watched the
some
first
of
one.
them.
together.
He told me he'd
Okay.
only seen one, and then we went through and watched all of
Yeah.
them.
I'm pretty
All
sure
of
we
them.
watched the second.
We
but maybe
definitely
that's-
watched the
I don't
second
think
one as
I was
well.
there for that. I
Oh,
don't
you
think
were
I was in the
there.
room.
You just
Were you watching?
Or I was
No.
zoned
Blocked
out.
it.
Or I was
Blocked it from
drinking.
his memory.
It was one of those three.
Man.
It was a very effective game we made. So
Yeah.
that
We watched
tracks.
more than one on that trip. I'm
That's
just saying.
nuts.
Oh, let's put it this way. I only remember one.
Blueberry cobbler.
Wow.
Yeah, how many times did he say cobbler when you watched it with him?
A lot. A lot.
We watched a lot of movies on that main trip. We also watched Spider-Man or whatever.
Spider-Man was important. as well.
What's his
Which
name?
ones?
The dude.
Peter Parker.
J. Jonah Jameson.
They're all. I mean, they're all Peter Parker. Which one? Which
Yeah,
actor?
We just
Is
turn
it
over to
with-
Mitch. He's
is
just
it
having a
Tobey
seizure on
Maguire,
the
Andrew
couch.
Garfield?
Spider-Man. Pictures of Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
We were
He's
just
going for like a
cuddling, and he
minute.
just
We're not
started
even paying
doing that.
attention
And we
to him.
ignored it for
Yeah, I
like
was just fucking-
35
I was just
seconds, and then just
fucking
turned
around.
over like, "Are you okay?"
Nope.
He
I was
just
having a good
doing it
time.
until we noticed.
You're like, should we have an intervention at this point? Is this important enough?
Good times. Good
Oh
times.
god.
I'm a good time when I drink.
You're a good time all the time.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
It's just a little more excessive when I drink.
One time, Mitch was drunk in my house, and he grabbed my foot and was like, "Kayla, you're such a good friend."
I remember you tweeting about that.
Yes.
Yeah, I looked like the typical, like, you know, like you'd see like the uncle in like the corner. I was literally just at the table with a giant bottle of Fireball with a shot glass, and I was
Yeah,
just
you
pouring it every now
Underground,
and then.
just sitting at
Just
our
pouring it every now and
table.
then while playing like board games. And
Yeah.
I was just drinking and playing.
Oh god.
And Mitch hasn't been invited back to our house since.
Since.
Totally
Is it
related.
related? Sure.
Maybe.
Whatever you want to believe.
I had a good evening.
I'm sure you did.
But yes, I suppose we can get into the game. Hold on, we're 8 minutes away from another hour on the clock. So
It's an hour over. It means we go over an hour, right?
No.
Wait, we started talking like 11 minutes after the fact,
That's
after
true.
you started streaming. So
well,
we've
we
been,
were talking before that, but yeah,
yeah.
we were just having such good conversations that I wanted to involve all of you guys in it as well.
It's a good time.
Because we don't hang out really.
Yeah,
outside of
that's
this,
We're all
basically it.
working.
we have such a
I know.
close group
Life is
here.
work all the time.
And it turns out we like each other or something. At
We do.
least
I don't know.
we
I
like
was-
each other enough to
it
talk
was-
for 1 hour a week.
Markleton was mentioning that next week will have been a year since I joined Titan's Edge, the
Jeez,
campaign.
yeah, I knew it was like it must be over a year.
The
So you guys
fact
have been
that
playing
Titan's
for
Edge
over a
has
year.
been going on that long is insane.
Yeah. It's,
No.
yeah.
Has it?
Oh, I think
Yeah,
that's
it's been a
right.
year.
If I look back at my
A year
notes
and 2 months.
scroll all the way up
it
to
started
the very
in
top,
January of
the
last
first
year.
day I have is March 24th of 2023.
Well, I'm so glad we're not playing next weekend.
Okay, I guess that answers that question as well.
No,
Honestly,
I still don't know what's going on.
Oh, you still
I have to let.
I
don't
could
know.
use
I
a
have to let you
Friday
know.
off. Not gonna lie. Especially if I have a trip coming in 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's
That's
not
rest.
unreasonable.
So maybe not D&D in 3 weeks. Smile.
Which is fair. That'll be coincide with Easter too. So,
Oh, does it?
well, because
Yeah.
Good Friday is in 2 weeks, I think.
Yeah.
It's the
I never
29th,
know
yeah.
when Easter is.
I'm
Just
very
happened.
well acquainted. The church calendar is in my brain. I know when everything's happening.
I'm sorry,
does
I'm not
Easter
gonna be
work?
here for Easter, Alexander.
Friday off, Monday not off.
I just mean is it always the same day every year, or is it like
It's based. It's based
No,
on
it's always
the-
Sunday,
Like it's
so-
it's sort of like
Always on a
it's-
Sunday.
It's like a lunar calendar type
It's after
thing.
Good Friday.
Because it's based on. Well, I don't know if it's lunar.
The
calendar.
yeah, but how do you know
29th
when
Uh,
Good Friday is if you don't know when Easter is?
Because you.
Then you have
they're-
Palm Sunday.
They coincide with each other.
They coincide with each other, but where's the starting point?
It's more just like they have
A
a
lunar
calendar that's based
calendar.
off of it, and then they use it to determine the date. It's not like it's random. It just happens to be
On
at
a
the same
different
time
day
with a
every
different
year.
calendar. Correct.
Yes.
But not a different date. It's
Okay,
just
so
what it
Sunday,
is
March
on a different date.
31st.
How is
Is
Easter?
it, if you just tell me it's the
It's
last week of
determined-
It's
a
the
certain
last
month.
Sunday of March.
Okay,
The last
it's
Sunday
the
of March?
first
I can
Sunday
get that.
after the full moon that occurs on or after the spring equinox, according
Excuse
to the Royal
That-
Museum of
okay.
Greenwich.
Bro.
Which is why it's in March and April occasionally because of the moon.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
This is why I never understand when Easter is, I guess, if it has that much detail into it. Jeez.
Just small things, but
You're talking
Whether or
about
not-
lunar calendar. I didn't know you
I
meant literal
I
lunar.
meant more the fact that I don't sit there and say
cycles.
this is when Easter is. It's more that because of the fact that I actively attend a church, they always are like a month ahead, being like, "Here you go. This is when Good Friday's happening. Be ready for Easter." And I'm like,
Yeah, like, you
okay,
gotta be
I'm
ready.
aware of that in that sense.
All I know is the church we walked past on our Pokemon Go adventures had their Easter egg basket out 3 weeks ago. So,
I don't know if it was
They're already
3
ready.
weeks ago. It was
They're
it was
lost.
like last week. Calm down.
it's been out at least 2 weeks. We only went out on a
No.
walk one day this week. And then we didn't the week before that, and it was out the week before that. Yeah, it's definitely been out there for like almost 3 weeks.
I don't think so.
I think
but
so.
Excuse
I disagree.
Well, you're wrong.
You are excused.
Okay, you can think that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do.
Can we
And I tend to be right.
start D&D? How many times do I have to see my go-to before we start D&D?
So many times.
One.
It's gonna be going for the next 2 hours.
That's true.
Alright, is the lore keeper ready?
I am indeed ready. I am set.
It's time.
Then previously on Titan's Edge.
The group had just managed to defeat the lovely Naltheshni, and we went into the Naltheshni's cave and sat in there, hung out. An enemy was in the midst of opening a chest when a poison cloud emerged, knocking Ignatius out and hurting the remainder of the party. So the group healed up. We started searching in the cave for treasures. Chorik found a one-edged sword, an enemy found a sickle and a shield. Rex found a crystal skull, and it's this clouded area of darkness, which we found out later was caused by a lantern of darkness, some sort of artifact of sorts. But the group decided to sit around, have a bit of time to reflect on the fight they just had, rest up, recuperate. Ignatius and Chorik had a bit of time to talk about Chorik and his recollection of his son's death. Great times. And then Rex and Enemy tried to exchange their items together. It didn't happen because the enemy was like, I think this stuff is cool. And then we found out there were some really cool artifacts, or decent enough artifacts. Oh no, we lost an enemy.
Ah!
Ah!
Ah! Ah!
Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Probably
Welcome
got
back.
a minute before.
No, she's
her
the
Discord
dungeon
goes-
master now.
Dang.
Why am I Wick?
Because,
Am I Wick or Ash?
Whoever you want.
whoever you want to be at this point. I just find it funny that me and Mitch stayed the same spots.
Yep, we're fine.
How did that happen? Like when we
Yeah, no, we've been in this call for an hour, and now it's just now it decided.
Yeah.
I guess
Well,
we
this is
just
still happened
weren't
before we
ready to
started,
start
technically.
D&D yet.
Exactly.
Continuing on, Titan's Edge.
All right, yes. So we proceeded to have those moments. We found the magical artifacts. We found out that an enemy found a moon sickle and a cool shield, normal shield.
goat.
And then, and then the group just kind of collected their things. They decided to go back down to talk to the Yuan Ti and informed that the Nefelshnyu had been defeated. And at that point, the Yuan Ti offered the group open passage in the tunnels, as well as a chance to ask any questions they may have. So the group, asked a few questions relating to the Chancellor, and Rex was curious to know more about the Yuan Ti's religion, and so the group decided to stay down in the Yuan Ti's area in order to rest and recuperate before going to head up to go talk to the lovely tree of, I think it's, what is it? This is at this point now. It's been so bonsai. Yeah, I was thinking baobab from. I was like, that's not the right pre. But yes, so they proceeded to do that. And then in the middle of the night, we ended our session off with Rex being invited to go join on a cult meeting, and he
Religious
is in the yes, but
Yeah,
he's in,
yeah, it's
he's
not a cult
literally
meeting, come on.
he's quite literally in midst of being sacrificed on an altar in this religious meeting
They would call sacrifice.
It's a little cultish when you
by
spell it
a
that
silver
way.
knife.
I wouldn't call it
And
sacrifice.
I wrote down
She
that this is
literally
a
asked you if you wanted to
sacrifice. And yes, Rex was asked to be sacrificed.
You
and he
consented
said,
to that.
and basically he said, you know what?
Consent is
Why
important.
not? Why
was like,
not be
why not?
sacrificed? I got nothing to lose. My whole life is in shambles. I'll just, see what happens. And that's where we are currently at the minute.
Indeed. Most of you are asleep at this moment. As Rex's vision goes dark.
The snore soundboard has come back.
The
Doesn't have to be
strings of
soundboard.
life
Just there.
severed. And could everyone except for Rex make me a perception check?
Sure.
I guess I could open my character sheet.
Have I had a
We're all
full
really prepared for this.
rest?
Yeah, I'll say you all had a full rest
I would
at this
assume
point.
So.
Anemone's
enough.
definitely.
I'm gonna
full
click the
rest.
long rest button,
Okay.
Ooh, Anemone is
means-
rested.
which means that I no longer have disadvantage on my ability
Oh, mine's not too
checks.
bad considering.
So I have advantage.
Ignatius and Anemone, you're awoken by the sound of a thunderous boom in the distance down the halls.
Ah! Oh. Ah!
What?
What was that?
I have no.
You guys
I
heard that too, right? It wasn't just like
I-
a fart or something.
did. That was weird.
That was a big boom.
Is someone down here? Do you think someone's attacking you on T?
I don't know. I'll worry about it in the morning.
An enemy.
What? What?
There could be something dangerous down here. We need to make sure we're careful, protect everyone else.
Well, we don't know much about these people. Maybe they have a nightly tradition of going.
And at that moment, a second boom echoes in the distance down the hall. Wick and
What
Chork
was that?
are now stirred awake.
Okay, maybe. Well, I mean, if it happened twice, maybe you are right because then it'd be a routine thing, so that makes sense. But
Yeah.
What's going
we
on?
could probably still.
I don't
ask
know. We're
someone.
hearing big boom noises.
Yeah.
Hey,
Ooh,
hold-
that neck crack. Jesus
Yeah, it came
Christ.
through.
Yeah.
It was Rex, I believe. Well, actually, no, I don't know. Who did you ask Torque to wake up?
Yeah.
That's true.
Sorry, Torque. Who
did
did
flip
you
a
ask?
coin.
I asked you, Torque. Who did you decide to wake up?
Man, no one
Rex, who
ever
did
asked
Rex
me
wake
to
up?
watch.
No
Oh.
one. By the seems of it.
I don't
No,
think
none of
he
us
asked
woke up.
me.
And he's not here.
Where is he?
Doing a very good job.
That is really weird. Where is Rex?
Can I like peek my head at the door?
You can see out into the open hallway. Rex doesn't seem to be there
This is
Is anyone around?
at
Well,
the moment.
wait.
this is
Um,
concerning.
who has the other sending stone?
I think it's you and Rex are supposed to have them.
Well, I have mine. If Rex has his, I'll just try and call him.
Not a bad plan.
All right, let me see.
Rex? Rex, are you there? Hello?
Ah!
Hello? Hello, Rex? Rex?
Rex doesn't seem to be answering at
boy.
the moment.
Weird boy.
Rex!
Yeah, he's not
Oh.
answering. I don't know what's up.
That's not good.
I am going to start looking. I'm gonna start looking for him. That if he's not answering, I'm just gonna be like, slip into the hallway and be
I'll
like,
grab
Should
my-
try to
we
be
be
stealthy.
worried that Rex is missing and we're
Things.
hearing loud, thunderous noises?
It's concerning to say the least, especially if he's not here.
Hmm.
I'm
should-
sneaking.
We should stick together. I don't want us to split up if something bad's happening.
I'll go. I'm very sneaky.
I have not prepared my spells for today because we just woke up. So would I have what I had yesterday, or would I be able to prepare new stuff?
Oh no! I guess what you had yesterday.
Okay.
You stand utility spells?
Utility for the win.
I really don't. You know what? Actually, who sucks at stealth?
Probably.
Probably
Do you have time
me.
to put on armor, or
I have 0 stealth.
So I've got loudness and I'm not very dexterous. I've got.
well, that's the
a
question. You
minus
guys
3 to
take
stealth.
the time to make sure you all get.
Is
your
your armor
and stuff on.
loud? Is your armor loud? Are you on full plate?
I mean, basically.
Oh,
I'm Obsidian plate, but yes, he's in full plate.
it takes 5. minutes to don armor.
So you can choose to, press forward and investigate without your armor if you'd like, or you could wait I think it's actually 10 for
Anemone
heavy
is
armor.
taking
But
her shield and
If
her
they're-
moon sickle.
I thought that was to take it off.
no, Doff is quicker. Donning.
I guess
the
to
armor
be
takes
fair, I don't know if Ignatius would have taken his armor off to go to bed,
Okay. Seems like an Ignatius
especially
thing to do.
especially in an unsafe place like this.
Ooh, I know what I'm gonna do actually.
If it means I have to
Okay.
penalize my long
Concentration.
rest, then I'd rather that. Be
Yeah.
like, you don't get a full healing because you're
You know
sitting
what,
on
let's-
uncomfortable
let's
armor the whole
start
time.
that game. So, Ignatius, roll a Constitution saving throw just to make sure you got a good rest, which fortunately
Okay.
you're good at.
Yeah, quite good at.
I don't know what the DC is yet, but I'll tell you when I see it.
Yeah,
Good enough.
17 plus my plus 3.
Yep. So yeah, you managed to get a full rest, and I
Cool.
suppose I should see if Chorik got a good rest with his armor on as well.
Do we think Anemone got a good rest?
Oh yeah. Always.
I'm in
She fell asleep like that. She definitely got a good rest.
I'm in medium, so I just have a chest plate on. Do I also have to roll?
Would you go to sleep with your chest plate on?
Probably. I haven't trusted these guys since we got here.
All right. Roll me a Constitution save. We'll say for that, just beat a 10. Good to go.
Cool.
So, you all don't gain any points or additional points of exhaustion.
Cool. So I can do the thing that I did to Chorik, where like I can send one person to like climb on the walls or whatever, or I could just like make someone really stealthy.
I have 11 dexterity. I don't know what Iggy's is.
Mine
mean,
is 15.
I will say my armor's gonna rattle just as much as if I go into the sky. However, if I need to, I have ways of being able to make sure we can all pass through here pretty safely. I'm pretty well attuned with the rocks, and since we're underground, I think it's safe to say that I can help us to blend in a little bit.
What?
Do you need help with stealth, Chorik?
No.
Here, just
Okay,
trust
I'm gonna
me on
cast enhance ability on myself then. Actually, no. I'm gonna cast Spider Climb on myself.
this. Okay.
So I'm gonna climb up on the roof.
All right.
Cool. Then I'll do that. And I
I
guess
just like
that
take like a
since we're-
sticky material at my.
If we're
gloves and just,
talking
like-
about it right now, I'll use pass without traits as well for us as my racial trait.
How tall are the ceilings in this?
About 15 feet at the tallest point.
Oh, sick. Okay, then I can still get past without trace.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, these are all like carved out tunnels and stuff. Some of the different greater rooms have had much higher ceilings, but in the hallways it's usually 10 to 15 feet high.
Cool.
And yes, you all have passed without trace, which means automatic plus 10 to your stealth checks.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Spider Ash.
No.
Yep, if you intend to move stealthy, go ahead with those stealth checks.
25. You at 10. Okay.
All right.
This will be 16 and then 20 and then
Yep.
24. Cool.
All right. So there seems to be a little bit of noise coming from the group, but nothing half as loud as you usually are.
It's just it's anemone just being like as we like go through the hallway. It's like
Anemone, be quiet. Oh, okay.
No, she's humming her own like Mission Impossible music.
Everybody else is like in the 20s and they're all like super stuffy, like right up against the wall, and she's like walking straight down the hallway like bum 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 bum.
Massive
With
shoulder
her
wiggle.
shield in front of her. Yeah.
Her hooves
He's like Kronk when he's trying to get rid of friggin' Cusco's body.
God.
Yes.
She's doing it fairly quietly, though. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Still with some stealth, yeah.
That's funny.
Mhm.
All
Excuse
right.
me.
You all pass through the hallway. Where are you headed?
Towards the boom.
Yeah.
Do we know where the boom came from?
Came from the hallway outside of you. You didn't.
I
want
wanna
specific
actually-
location of the
I want to
sound.
go towards the altar because based on the information that we were given and that there's no one in the hallway, they worship the moon. So I don't know if they're doing like a midnight like worship session, you know, that kind of thing. So I might make my way to like that section.
Having a party.
It's a real
Yeah.
late night worship service, and they're all rocking out to basically like.
Well, when you
guitars and
worship the
drums.
moon, you're gonna be up late to worship it, you know. And they had that like sky hole that you could like see the
True.
moon through. So like, I don't know if the booms are drums or like pyrotechnics or something.
I'm just picturing
I
it
don't
now.
know.
We got the giant projector screen in the back, and Rex is in the middle, and they're all like staring at the screen, and Rex is just dying in the bed right next to like singing worship songs to
Yeah,
the
if someone like
god of the moon.
gospel about the moon.
Yeah.
The savior.
Yeah, you're able to make your way through there pretty well. At one point, you do see another guard walking down a nearby hall.
I'm gonna flatten myself and be like,
Is there anywhere to hide, or does he see us? Or
There's some
what's
different
the
rooms you could jump
situation?
into. He might be walking this way, it seems.
I guess we'll jump into a
flatten
different room.
myself on the roof.
Yeah, Anemone will try and dive into a dark room.
Okay.
have-
Let's see if he sees anything.
Ooh.
With your 16 stealth roll, Anemone, it is just enough to avoid
Ayy.
this guard catching you. You find your head planted in a basket.
Right.
Ostrich style.
No, similar, but it's
She's a goat.
That's what ostriches do. They're like, oh, danger's coming. Let me hide my head. If I can't see them, they can't see me. Oh God.
seems that this was just a bit of a storage room that you moved into, but everything seems to be.
Nope. You're battling.
Death to the
I don't know
king.
if the
What
screen
does
can
Scar
see it.
say when he gets rid of
Long
fucking...
live the
Long live the king, yeah.
Doesn't look too aggressive right now, which is good. They look more playful.
It's funny because Caramel, the lighter one, is on the edge of the bed. So like if Salem pushed him,
Long live the
I don't
king,
know if
die.
the stream can see, but
Yeah.
Salem's upside down trying to like fight him right now. The tail's going. Anyway,
Yes. Cool. We dodged the guard.
Yep.
Once it goes past, I think the coast is clear.
Yeah.
Thank goodness, because I was holding that in for a minute.
All right. Doesn't seem that there's anything else in your way.
cool. Keep
Well,
going.
where do we go now? We don't know where the big booms came from.
I'm assuming they're coming from the like sanctuary thing, cause like, and
I don't know where that is. I didn't go there.
Just follow me. It's fine. I got it.
Yeah, it could be that way. But do you think that this is the UNT doing this? I thought they could be possibly like getting invaded or something.
But where's Rex?
I don't know.
He has to be part of it, right? What if
well,
Rex
it'll-
is attacking him and
Well-
stealing their money?
Or
I feel like he'd get us in on it though.
maybe, or maybe he was kidnapped. Maybe someone took him and put a bag over his head and brought him somewhere else.
I just thought of something. I don't know if Anemone would have her shield in her thingy because she's trying to keep them hidden.
Hmm.
Can I take that back?
Sure.
Okay.
Kept it in your bag or something.
Yeah.
All right. No shield equipped.
Nope. As cool as it would be.
That's fair.
Very good. Okay, you eventually come further down another hallway, down what seems to be a long hall with a bunch of sandstone pillars along the way, and you see what seems to be a shut stone door, where the sanctum was before.
That's weird. The door's closed.
It wasn't earlier, right?
No, because that's the door we walked through. I'm pretty sure.
Can I assess and see
Maybe
if
they
there's
are
any
doing
sort of crack?
maybe they are doing a worship thing right now.
Well, we could see.
You can make an investigation check on the door.
Alright, Anemone's looking for any crack that she could fit through as like a bug or something. And she has a -2 in investigation. Darn it, this is the
Yikes.
door.
You might be able to fit through the lock. That would be cool. That's the only hole you see.
Can I listen?
Sure.
See See if I can hear through the stone.
Perception check.
I don't. And I've got my goggles on, so advantage.
Do goggles help you hear?
He said perception.
I know.
So, yeah.
It's just
Oh,
I'm just
never mind.
gonna-
Never mind.
Puts goggles on you.
I can hear it there.
I hear the ocean.
I'm walking in.
Yeah, you don't seem to hear anything.
Maybe he's not in there.
Ignatius, with your blind
anyone
sight,
in here?
however, you feel a subtle rumble coming from the other side of the door.
It definitely sounds like whatever was trembling before is coming from behind this rock.
Hand on the wall.
I could try to move it.
The door?
Is it a rock or a door?
It is a door made of rock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's gonna be loud though.
I was gonna try and squeeze through as like an ant or something, but the cracks are too tight.
That's a good. I don't have anything that can unlock this. Unless there's a key somewhere else. Like, well, are there any?
I
Physically
have
one
thieves
key.
tools. I have these tools. I can unlock it if it's locked.
Okay, you can try. Get her see at least.
We could just try to open it first.
Yeah, it might not be locked, but I'm worried that like I don't know. I'm worried that even opening it is gonna be like we're walking into something we shouldn't be. You know, if they were doing worship, then we'd be like, we're here to worship too.
But we
Try and
also
sell that.
told the Nalfeshni beast they should worship us.
I feel like the vibe that I got is that they're very into the moon. So, I don't know.
Well, we gotta make sure Rex is okay.
This is just gonna try and see if he can. He's not gonna try push hard, but he's gonna see if the door budges at all if he puts his weight on it.
Okay. There's a semi-loud creak of stone against stone, but it seems that the door is locked.
Okay. It seems like the door is not gonna open with you pushing on it.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Well, then go over in the corner over there.
You just want me to pee on the floor?
And we're
Pee in a pot.
underground.
maybe.
That pod.
Does anyone have a pot I can use?
I
Over
don't.
there.
Okay, I'll go pee in it. I'll be right back.
Okay.
She says on it breaks. Can I try to unlock the door?
Yep.
Cool. I have thieves tools and I'm proficient in them, so.
Very good. You put the thieves' tools in, wiggle them around, find the mechanism, and seem to be able to turn the lock.
I feel like I'm like upside down on the door, like doing it.
Okay, well, I can open the door now, but it is going to make a lot of noise if you open it because it was creaking before when I pushed it. So I could maybe crack it open in a little bit and see if we can hear it.
Yeah. I want to be able to hear what's
Okay.
going on. Because if it's just a worship, then we can just leave. We could just go. We could search somewhere else.
What kind of roll would it take for me to try and attempt to move this rock without making too much noise, but still having enough force to push it? Would it be like a stealth or a strength?
Let's give it a strength check, but I want you to roll between a 15 and a 20.
Makes sense.
I'm gonna give you a flash of genius.
Well, no,
and,
that might be
All right,
dangerous,
good luck
though.
with rolling
It'd be
low
dangerous
now.
because I need to roll within a range. I'm not worried about him going too far under because he's got a good strength modifier. It's more the
Oh, you like if you go over 20.
if I go over 20, it'll probably
Then
be like
the
I
door will
shoved the
open,
door
but it'll,
open.
You know,
Can I
And that
add
might be
flash of
loud.
genius after?
I'm gonna say for this purpose, probably not.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's okay. I don't think the
It's a reaction, so I think
don't-
it's like I see them doing it and go, here you go, and then they
right.
do it.
I think
Yeah,
for this
I think-
purpose, if it's, you know, to a certain level, then the damage is already done anyway.
Right, exactly. I'm at this point. I don't really mind too much. I think Iggy's got it. He's good.
Yes.
Right,
Nice.
dead between 15 and 20.
He's so focused. He's using his concentration to manage this stealthy aura, and so he's like real focused in, so he just like pushes it like in one of those like movies where they're like at the puzzle pieces, and he's like gently with just enough strength to push the door. He shoves it, but he does it in such a way where he's like in tune with the rocks, and he makes it so that you don't hear it as it goes by, at least as loudly as it could be. It's like a gentle.
Indeed, there is still a low rumble as the door. You know, it's when you're trying not to make noise, it's always the loudest.
Yeah, you're like,
Exactly. We're all like really aware of it, but like externally,
It's not,
people are,
yeah, externally that bad.
we're just all so focused on it that we just only hear that.
And you see a light as you enter the room. But now we're gonna cut over to someone else.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, 3 a.m.
I'm back from my pee in the pod, by the
No
way.
worries, we opened the door. I managed to get a roll between 15 and 20.
So Rex, you were stabbed violently.
Just a little bit.
Immediately, your health drops to 0. You find yourself fading into black unconsciousness. But then, there's a spark within you. A spark which you've been experiencing more and more often lately. And the will to live leaps back into you as a burst of fire erupts around you, shaking the entire room. You return to consciousness.
Yay.
You can see the now slightly singed face of the Yuan-Ti and many of the other priests around the room staring at you as you still remain laying on the table.
Can I rip that knife out of my neck?
You can. You go to grab it and it just starts bleeding.
Yeah.
to say you don't want to ever remove the thing that's stopping all the blood from coming out.
Immediate cure wounds on myself. Just around the neck. Let me roll it real quick.
Selenace, the priestess who had done the stabbing, leans over to you.
Hey, that's a good roll.
What have you done?
I awakened.
What was that?
I don't really know. It's been a thing that's been happening recently.
She just looks like the most confused snake you ever seen in your life. And in that moment, you can see around the room some of the other priests begin to bow and tilt their head forward as Selenace just takes a step back. So, that wasn't supposed to happen.
Is there a reason why?
Did you know that was going to happen?
I mean, sometimes I know, sometimes I don't.
Sacrifice must be made. And while everyone else is bowing down, you can see her as she basically whips a fireball into her hand and throws it right at you. Can you make me a dexterity saving throw?
Yeah. Oh, I'm so good at dex too.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
Well, yeah, good news. You
I dodge
you
it?
avoid the worst of it. Bad news. You take at least 1 hit point of damage
Oh.
and find yourself unconscious.
No,
Well,
he
no,
can lose.
I did a cure wounds.
Yeah.
I
okay.
think the fireball's gonna do more than 10 damage.
No.
Roll the damage. Then.
I can
Okay.
I can tank a fireball.
I can take
Alright,
it.
so half this damage.
Biggie couldn't.
Okay, you only take
That's
15
close
points of
enough.
damage.
That's close enough.
As this fireball rumbles the entire room, creating a
that makes
boom
sense. That
loud
was
enough
two
to wake
explosions.
people in another room, perhaps.
Second explosion.
Mm-hmm.
and everything once again goes dark for you.
I'm real sick of seeing the darkness.
Before anything changes, you become conscious once again. It's a ride.
What?
You find yourself tilted on your side, and you can see across the back wall a bunch of sleeping priests and cultists. Just taking a good nap. What do you do?
I guess I'd look around first, see if there's anyone near me, behind me.
Yeah, you roll over, turn around, and you see Selenace also lying, sleeping on the floor. Doesn't seem to be any, harm done to her. But there's a figure standing in the room. You see what appears to be a woman with opalescent skin, flowing white hair, but a tattered black gown. And you just see her, resting one more of the priests' heads onto the ground. Rex, as you turn over, you see a woman standing before you, sitting one of the Yuan-Ti priests down to the ground. She has opalescent skin, silvery white hair, but the most notable thing you see is one eye that's glowing white and another that's completely pitch black. What do you do?
Well, I guess I would get up from the altar and walk towards her.
As you do, she takes 2 or 3 steps towards you. And she looks you in the eye for a moment. Okay, well, you're much better now. We don't have much time. I have to leave soon. Would you like to go?
But who are you and where am I going?
You know who I am. Would you like to go to the other side?
No.
No, you just died. You were just killed in ritual sacrifice. Would you like to stay here or follow the cycle? It seems you have your decision. I said this was a short time. Okay. She reaches behind her and pulls out what seems to be this giant battle axe. And just stares at you for a brief moment with the cold black and white stare. She swings the axe over her head and cleaves it into the altar next to you, breaking the whole thing into pieces. You need to take this. You need to protect yourself and stop dying. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
And stop trusting everyone you come across. These are fanatics.
I just wanted more power. That's all I wanted.
You'll only get more power when you find it within yourself. I have to go. If you have more questions, find Romero. Talk to him.
Wait, Father Romero?
Find Romero or wait until the next full moon. And you see as a portal pops up behind her, similar to the appearance of your Dimension Door spell. And she walks right through it. With a flash of light. She's gone. And on the other side of that light, you see a stone door slowly creaking open.
I grab the battle axe.
You find it to be very heavy. But this is when the rest of you
Hello.
find Rex.
Guys, be
Be
careful.
quiet.
Hello. Look at.
Rex.
Do you guys see all the bodies on the ground?
Oh.
You all see Rex standing in the middle of the room, shrouded in moonlight, with bodies of UNT surrounding him. He seems to be lifting some sort of great axe that has two sides on it, blades like the crescents of a moon, and a glowing white orb in the middle of it.
Is it just me, or did he just murder a bunch of snake people?
That's what it looks like.
It does look like that.
Rex.
I was worried about
I
the
just go
snake
like
people
this.
hurting him.
Can I crawl into the room?
You can all squeeze through the gap.
That's so creepy. Just
Rex is like, excuse me, I should be
Yeah.
asking you guys the questions.
Rex, I think you need to answer what's going on.
And
I'll
Rex,
ans-
you're confused as anyone else.
Well, I don't really know what happened.
Can you explain why all the UNT are lying on the ground?
Dead.
There was some woman that came in. She had one black eye, one
Was she
white
pretty?
eye. Yeah, but I don't know what that has to do with anything.
I just wanted to know.
She put everyone to sleep, I think.
As you all look around the room, you now notice subtle movements and the occasional snore, heavy breathing of the UNT as they lie asleep. Not out cold unconscious, not dead, but sleeping. What seems to be a deep sleep.
Oh, okay.
Why did she put them to sleep? What, did they do something to you? Or did you do something to them?
More like I made a stupid decision.
What kind of stupid decision?
Could each of you make a perception check? Except for Rex.
Is it hearing?
It's visual.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey!
Oh my lord, a crit.
It's more funny when you had that question to preface this.
Wick, you can see what appears to be bloodstains around Rex's neck, and a line of what appears to be silver scales, where you could have sworn it was all gold before.
Can I go up to Rex and investigate it?
Yes, you can.
Just walk over and then just like touch it if you'll let me.
I will.
Is it like fresh, new, like baby scales? Or is it just like it's almost like if there was a cut, it's like the layer underneath? Or
It seems closer to fresh scales.
did she do something to you?
I don't know what's wrong. You're giving me like a weird look.
Well, you have this giant, like, it looks like a gash across your neck, but it's all silver scales, like new scales, but they're silver, not gold. Did they start
I
out silver?
immediately grab my neck and I rip one of the scales out to see if she's
Ah!
right.
I turn away. I don't want to see him.
You go to tug at one of the scales and roll me a d20. You go and pull a scale out. Seems to be a gold scale to you.
Okay.
It's also
Ugh.
apparent that he just pulled out one of his gold scales to you. Wick.
Can I take like I don't know if I have like scissors or something. I can cut like the tip of the scale, like off, like not cut it down to like where his like skin would be, but like just like cut it in half almost so that I can like show him carefully. Try to be painless.
Does anyone have a mirror?
I might.
Do we want to stay in this room with all these sleeping Yuan-Ti? Should we maybe try and get out of here?
Might be a good idea.
We can at least head back to our quarters, where we can keep an eye out for people if they come by.
What if they're listening through the walls?
Well, I don't know if staying here is going to make that any better.
I have so many different pieces of metal.
I feel like once they all wake up, though, and then realize Rex isn't here, they're gonna be mad.
But
I feel like we should just go.
that's what I'm thinking too. We should get our things. If anyone left anything inside of the quarters, we should grab it, and we should head up to upstairs.
I
or out of here.
didn't.
Yeah, but I'm also confused because most of them bowed towards me after what happened. Except for her.
That's
So-
not exactly
Well,
a
clearly
reassuring
something.
thing.
Yeah, clearly something happened, and maybe she wasn't happy about it. I don't know.
Well, that makes most sense with what was supposed to be planned.
I mean, do you want to stay here and ask them once they wake up and figure out what happened? Or do you want to, potentially save a fight and get out of here? We're on a mission, after all.
Yeah, we should probably
Don't-
go then.
I think they know where we're going though, so we gotta watch our backs.
Well, we didn't do anything to them, so that's the important thing. They have nothing to hold us out for, I presume.
Are they wearing
Anemone.
robes? Sorry.
Anemone, you see, as you look over to them, a group of them seem to open up their eyes all at once at the exact same time.
Guys,
We're leaving. Go, 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 go.
they're awake.
All of them begin to like wake up and stir.
We should go.
Let's do it.
I climb back on the wall, just like above the door. Just I can just like whoop, because I think it's better climb hour. Yeah, 1 hour.
An anemone turn into a big enough bird to carry someone yet?
At level 8, you did, I think.
Yes, but you get the feeling that it would not be the greatest hallway
Way to get out.
flap a 15 plus
Oh,
foot
there's
wingspan.
There's a giant hole in the roof, is there not?
That there is. It's about 10 feet around. Still probably too small for a giant bird to fit through.
Okay.
At least with, flying to keep the weight of someone up.
Mhm.
But as you all get up and start moving out of the room, one of the priests just like reaches out and says, "Wait!"
Ooh, I'm getting ready to cast Firebolt.
Hold up, wait, don't hurt anyone.
What do you
Try and
want?
keep this civil.
And say it quick.
We have to speak to him. And
About
point at
what?
Rex.
I think you've done enough speaking to him, don't you think?
No. And you see a few of the other cultists pull out clubs. And they begin to walk towards the center of the room.
Guys,
This doesn't look good.
We don't want to make this nasty.
Those aren't for you.
if they're
What?
for him, they're for us.
You see as these club-wielding Yuan-Ti walk past you and up to the priestess who's now laying on the ground, slowly getting
Oh.
up. And without warning, one of them just swings the club full force at the side of her face, decking her. You see her snake-like hair go flapping to one side. And another one hits her in the back of the leg, forcing her back down to the ground. We came here to make sacrifice. You have proven valuable. As he looks directly at Rex. It should be your honor to make the sacrifice. Or in this case, take it.
Wait, I don't want to kill her.
You wield Moonlight's spell.
I guess I'd be looking at the battle axe. That
Big
I have
ol'
in my-
axe.
and that I can barely hold.
Yep.
Ah.
The more sacrifices you make and take, the more you'll be imbued with power.
Oh.
I don't know
Man.
if you should be trusting what this person said.
I have realized a terrible thing that I have just done.
The serpent has chosen you. Will you follow through? And you see, like, some of them in the background just kicking this woman on the ground at this point.
God.
Oh man. Yet at this point.
She tried to kill you.
And that she did. She tried to kill me twice.
Are you actually debating this, Rex?
I don't know. I mean, if I don't do it, they're gonna kill her anyways.
That's no reason for you to put yourself in the way of being the Vindicator doing the job.
Why do you hesitate? Is it unjust to enact vengeance?
Yes, but I volunteered. There's a difference.
And you came out successful. Her second attack was unholy. She wanted your power. Take hers. And you can see now the
This
crowd
bloke
in the
is gonna die
background
anyway.
lifting her up onto the crushed altar.
Do it. Do it.
An enemy!
Do it. They're gonna kill her anyway. He might as well get something out of it.
excuse. How do we know what they're saying is true?
I
They
like
took him into
them.
this room, sealed him up behind a wall.
Not they. From what I'm gathering, she did.
We all took part.
Oh.
Your friend, most of all.
Yeah, I mean, he agreed to it, which is his dumb, stupid decision. Big, dumb, stupid head.
Do you not wish to reap the benefits of your sacrifice?
I feel like him being alive is reaping that if he was supposed to be dead.
He had life before this. Fine. Perhaps this was not as it seemed.
Can I do it?
Enemy.
No.
Darn it. I've always wanted to chop off someone's head while they're laying on an altar.
That is a very specific wish.
Yeah, but it sounds really cool, doesn't it?
You do not wield the blade of sacrifice. He does.
Okay.
And he points over to a wall. You can see at this point he has 4 snakes for fingers. And there seems to be a woman wielding a very similar looking axe on the wall.
That's the woman I saw.
It's not the woman I read about in the books, the Celestia books.
Could be interpreted as such.
Is a silhouette kind of?
It's a carving on a
It's
stone
moon
wall.
goddess, though,
Mm.
isn't it?
So,
Isn't it like
yes.
who they worship? But, like, everyone has like the god or whatever. So, specifically the moon version.
yeah, you haven't seen any rendition of this axe in the books that you had read.
Okay.
I don't understand why we're still having this conversation. I think we need to get out of here. This seems very strange.
Perhaps it is best you all leave. In time, perhaps you will make more of the gifts you've been given.
I mean, she must have given me this axe for some other reason, instead of sacrificing people.
Go before we change too many minds. Take her off the pedestal.
Pointing to the door.
Ignatius is starting to move. He's going. He's going.
I'm just kind of like stun locked because I don't really know what's happening. There's just so much going on that he's trying to
If
grasp.
he doesn't move right away, then I'll go over to him and grab his hand and start leading him.
If you drag me out, I'm still like just looking at them.
Yeah, you see, they let her get off of the altar, and Selene just kind of like looks back at you. Just blood streaming out of her mouth after the beating she took. But they seem to have ceased violence. She doesn't say anything.
She did just get jumped by her own people.
Okay, so
Are we leaving through the staircase? We have to
can
go
either take the stairs,
out.
or we could find the tunnel that leads back up straight. But unfortunately, we can't really ask them where that is.
They didn't give us the tunnel that leads out?
No,
I thought the stair... What was the point of the staircase again?
the stairs were the way we could avoid going through the tunnels because they didn't give us access to tunnels. So they said the stairs would lead us to where the Nalfesh
Thought
knew
the
would be.
tunnels just got to the other side of the mountain.
Oh, instead of going on top of it and then down? Maybe we should look for the tunnels then. Maybe there's someone around who wasn't in that room that could be like a guard or something.
There was that
could be
guard
like,
who passed
"This
by on
way."
the way here.
That's true. Maybe we can find that guy. And then be like, hey, we're leaving. Where's the tunnels?
I need to grab my stuff.
Yeah, let's go back to the room, and maybe we'll stumble upon him along the way.
Go back to the room.
Just the entire time I'm walking, I'm just like holding the axe. Like I'm not wielding it, I'm just holding it. Like
Yeah. It's taking like every bit of your strength just to keep this thing upright.
While we're walking, can I just like look at it?
Sure.
Like how strong of like I'm assuming it's magical, but like
Oh, it definitely appears
I
to be
don't know.
magical.
I didn't notice any like markings on the books I read for Celestia, but have I ever seen this axe before in a book?
Make a history check. No, you
Ew.
haven't.
Ew.
Ew.
I have a +8 to that. And I rolled a 3.
Weapons were never your primary focus in your research.
Hmm.
So, you don't seem to know anything about this one specifically?
When we're walking to the quarters, Ignatius is going to kind of walk a little closer to an enemy. Like, not like protective or overbearing, but he's like, I want to be close to you right now. I don't feel safe leaving you by yourself here.
Put her arm like through his arm and hold on to him while they walk.
Yeah, this entire walk, I'm just staring down at it, just not looking at anyone.
I feel like Ash is the same, but it's like
It's way more depressing.
they're leading. They're leading because your hands are occupied. It's just like, come on.
You get into the room and you see what appears to be the same guard from before. Looking through one of your bags.
Excuse
Hey.
us.
Whose bag is he looking through?
Roll me a d5.
If it's my bag,
five.
throwing hands.
You're like, if it's my bag, it's on my person. Why is he looking through it?
Seems to be looking through Rex's stuff right now.
Oh, she doesn't care.
She doesn't care.
She goes to find her bag.
He
Excuse
assumed
me.
he was dead.
What are you doing?
I've decided to check on things. You all seem to be here now.
Well, yeah, we're not in the bag. So whatever you took out of it, put it
I
back.
was wondering where you've gone. Sorry.
We're here now. Put whatever you stole back,
I've stolen nothing.
liar.
Make an insight check. Oh no.
Better than one.
Seems to be real nervous. He's sweating a little bit, but
And then
he's
Minnie
not
goes
he's
to
not
check
falling
if
back.
And then Minnie wants to check to see if her like shield and stuff is where she stashed it.
Okay.
The shield and moon.
Yeah, as you
sickle.
go to check, it all seems to still be there.
Would the guard know what my axe is?
I was gonna say I want to step out of the way.
Rex just comes up and is like, what is this? Tell me right now.
Yeah.
If he's already nervous, I want to be like,
What do you want from me?
Just want you to leave and leave
I
my
can
stuff.
leave. That's
Well,
perfectly fine.
Also, if we were to leave, which we will be, where are the tunnels that we can exit out of?
There are hundreds of tunnels.
takes us to the other side of the mountain.
We need to get to Bonsai.
Don't you want to go to the top of the mountain?
Whatever's faster.
It's the same
Not-
path you've taken before.
Are the tunnels faster? Don't lie.
If you want to get to the other side of the mountain, sure.
We do have to go up, so stairs do seem like the fastest way.
If you're looking for Bonsai's old grove, it's quite overrun right now.
Fine.
That's
Let's send
unfortunate.
King then. All right. Get out of here. Please.
He didn't put Rex's stuff back.
I didn't take anything.
I don't trust that you're telling me the truth.
Can I insight check him?
Go for it.
Cool. Let's see if again, this is not something Iggy's proficient.
Flash of
with.
genius, because I already am suspecting him.
Yep.
Cool. 11.
Plus
Yeah,
5.
5.
16.
Seems to just be a nervous-looking guy.
I think he's okay. Get out of here before we change our mind.
Just leave. Please.
He takes off, tail between his legs.
All right. Everyone get their things. We need to get out of here soon, I think.
Yes.
Really?
Grab the bags. Go.
I will try to use spider climb for as much as I can of the way up, just so I'm not stepping on traps. But we know where all the traps are now, so.
Yeah, I think as long as you're staying actively aware that there's traps.
Mm-hmm.
You guys know how to pick them out now through that trail.
Cool. I also say by this point, my pass without trace is probably over. I probably would have said, I'm not worried about that now.
It lasts
good.
an hour.
It does if I'm concentrating actively on it.
Mhm.
I don't think Ignatius would have maintained it once we got to the stairs.
It's a good take on concentration. Very nice. Yeah, you all make it to the stairway. Doesn't seem to be any other guards in the way. They seem to be distracted. And you make your way up the staircase. It is still a very long climb and a large trek. I need you to all make constitution saves to see how well you do in the climb.
It's
I
the
do okay.
climb.
Wick, you remember the exhaustion you had before. And you don't want to feel it again.
No.
Anemone's
much.
skipping up these stairs.
Mhm.
This is so
Rex,
much fun.
That makes
You
sense. I'm
try to
carrying
climb
Zach's.
up the stairs, and
I'm
eventually
depressed.
you just drop the axe to the ground. It's too heavy for you to hold.
It's the weight of the guilt of the situation. It's just compelling him.
You take a point of exhaustion and struggle. Is there any
Can
way
I
you
go
would like
over
to
and,
ease the situation?
Can I help you out, buddy? Do you need some assistance with that?
Yes.
Okay. I will help. Well, I can either take the axe from you or I can heft it myself.
Just to help me carry it. I'll take one half, you take the other.
All right. I'll help lift it up. Let's go up the stairs.
You managed to lift it up. Two of you can carry it easy enough. And after climbing the stairs for a few hours, you eventually, with your thighs burning, get to the top.
Did not think I'd be doing so many stair climbs within the last few days. This is more than I've probably had to climb in my life.
I'm a goat.
For real. Yeah,
That was easy.
you're chilling. Ugh. Do we want to rest a little bit? I don't like.
I would like to.
I was gonna say.
I mean, we can take a breather, but I don't know if we should stay around here for very long.
I
in
don't
case
think
anyone
we need
come after
another
us.
rest. We just rested in the cave. We went to this place and we rested. I'm ready to frickin' rumble.
Are sore from the climb.
We could take a break for food.
I just
get
want
some
like 10
breakfast.
minutes. It's 10 minutes. All I ask.
Fine. Yeah.
So what would you guys like to do during your rest?
I wanna. Unless Rex tells me he wants to be alone, I would go with him. I want to cast Cure Wounds on him.
I have 1 HP.
Ash is the only one who's like, Rex actually looks kind of injured. Maybe we should
Yeah,
heal
he's-
him.
Kinda hurt.
And then can I take off that piece of that scale to show him? While I'm like stitching or whatever. Like cleaning off the blood.
Yeah, it seems that the scale doesn't want to come out or break off. But eventually, with your massive variety of tools, you're able to clip a piece off of one.
Rip it out.
I'm just like leg on shoulder, like
Yeah, it's not
Like
a
a
pleasant
nail
process.
clipper.
Pulling it out of my neck.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'll show Rex.
Seems to be
Was
a
it
chunk of silver.
is this tougher than your gold scales?
I like take it. That's new. I've never had silver before. Never.
Just gold?
Always have been. Dragon horns don't just change colors.
Well, it looks like you were like cut there? And,
Yeah.
like, that's where, like, it has formed. It's almost like a cool scar that only, like, you could get.
Yep. A stupid one I'll probably regret.
Why?
I don't know. I
What
shouldn't have
happened?
listened. I just... The deal sounded too good to be true, and I couldn't pass it up. But
What was the deal?
sacrifice for power.
You're an idiot.
Heard that a few times already.
Why
I'm
would...
just trying to wrap my head around her being there and this weapon. Celestia's not known for murder or sacrificing. That's not how she works. She's the
Why
god
do you
of
feel-
love and purity. And nature. Not the god of death. Or goddess of death. So with every kill with this weapon, they said it grows stronger.
So, either this person that visited you is not Celestia, or Father Romeo might have lied.
Well, Father Romeo was answered. She said to find answers, I need to find Father Romeo. So she knows who he is, but I don't know where he is.
I mean, on the... Not lying about that Celestia exists, but lying about the... What
What she does.
Yeah. Because you're telling love and prosperity, but what if she is sacrifice and death? And that. But he didn't want... He wanted you to join for whatever reason he may have, but thought, hey, you just came from a place of sacrifice and death and hatred and all that stuff. So if I want to keep him with me, I can't really go, yeah, the god I follow is also about sacrifice and death and all that.
Yeah, but then that doesn't make sense since it's a well-known religion where I am. Many humans follow it. It's not like it's hidden. So this whole thing has me confused. Or maybe it was their god? I don't know. There's a lot of holes with no answers.
What if that's not Celestia? What if that is whatever the Dragonborn... Like, what if Celestia, right, is what the humans worship? But because you're Dragonborn, maybe it's showing to you in a different light? Like, if you were human, like, it would be, like, the love and prosperity and stuff. But because, like, it's been, like, ingrained in, like, your lineage and your bloodline and all this, then you see, like, a different visage of her, maybe? Which is why maybe the cycle of BS that happens in full, not Fulminox. Hold on, I have it. I want to get it right. Infernum. The BS that happens in Infernum is because they're envisioning this version of her that's like, yeah, kill, death, destruction, but like the humans are like, oh my god, she just wants love and prosperity. Why do the Dragonborns want to kill us? Why do they hate us? You know, like, what if it's like a mirage, like someone's like affecting it or something, or like, I don't know, like maybe it has something to do with that the sun god, or sun titan, whatever, whichever one, instilled... The hell is his name? Augustus, whatever his name is. That you're named after. It's instilled
Augustus.
him. It is Augustus, but Augustus
The Radiant.
Thank you. I wrote it down. Augustus the Radiant Champion of Sun. What if he started this whole thing with the moon goddess, and then it like passed down through your bloodline, and then everyone who worships the moon is like, no, that's not it.
Well, I don't know, because the Yuan-Ti seemed very convinced that I was their new ruler all of a sudden. So, I mean, you
Is it
saw the
just
way they
because?
were with me. It was weird.
Yeah, I feel like that's because of whatever you experienced. That they're like, oh my god, they're holy.
It's because I came back from the dead on my own. Twice.
We've seen him do that like boof thing, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
you've seen it like twice, I think. It hasn't
Wasn't-
happened that much.
Can't, was it the whole like doojuj thing that like, they were like, oh my god,
Yeah.
ah, huh?
Second time I was brought back from her. So,
And then she put
Also-
everyone to sleep.
these silver scales make me cautious. That's not a thing that should be happening.
Maybe it's a good thing. Maybe it's a disguise, and then no one will know that you're the golden one.
Hmm. Just because
Why
everyone
does-
uses my scales doesn't mean I don't appreciate having them. And I like stand up. And I want to like take my robe down a bit just to like the waistline, just to see if there's more silver on me anywhere else. If she could look.
You see a few spots. There's still severe scarring and missing scales, as there always has been. But a few spots where there's a faint twinkle of silver, where scales do seem to be there that weren't before.
Are they where his scars are? Like where they've pulled? Like, is it almost like his scales are replenishing themselves, but they're replenishing in this new color?
Some seem to be along those scar lines, yes.
So I tell him that. So there is more, but they only seem to be coming up where you have had scale loss and where your like scars and stuff are. So I have an inkling that if you get hurt in the future, more will show up.
I'm gonna look like Star soon if I keep at it.
Well, I don't know what that means though. Like, are you becoming the serpent, moon serpent?
I don't know. I didn't get sacrificed, but it seems like this is my sacrifice. Losing my gold. I'm sure it's like a disease, it'll spread slowly.
Maybe we can like see someone about it.
Who? This has never happened before.
I don't know, like a really, really strong magic caster or healer.
I don't know. This is just not a thing that happens. Um, and you'll see Rex kind of go down, and he's gonna rip out another gold scale.
Ah.
But he's gonna rip it from where his heart is indicated on his chest. He's gonna rip that one out.
Okay.
In case I keep changing, hold on to this. And I hand it to Ash. I don't know if I'm gonna be gold for much longer if this keeps up. So, I'd like someone to have an original part of me.
I'll keep it safe. I promise.
I guess I gotta figure out what this axe does.
If you need help, let me know.
Yeah.
I'll give
Put
you
my
a
roll
minute.
back up.
He's off in the corner, like.
Yeah, it's very cold.
What do you think they're doing over there?
I'm not entirely sure.
It doesn't
I think
appear to
they're
be
mating.
romantic, no.
Well, I mean, she is picking at his scales, kind of like, you know, like someone
She's
comes around
popping
like,
his pimples.
Wait, Rex gets pimples?
Probably.
hmm,
Ugh.
makes some sense.
Wouldn't they hurt? Does it just make the scales lump up?
I don't know.
Maybe the scales get pimples themselves.
If you pop it, does pus just come from between the scales, or
I don't know.
keep an eye out?
Interesting theories.
Oh man.
Let the two of you come and rejoin the others.
Mhm.
Well, we're able to sort everything out you wanted to.
For the most part.
Okay.
Think I might have some disease, curse, something along those lines going on. So things might change over
It's
time.
not contagious, right?
It's not contagious.
I got the goat flu once. It wasn't pretty.
Just that I might
At least it's not mad cat.
change a little bit if it doesn't stop. I might not be
Okay.
gold for much longer.
Oh,
Mm.
does sound like a bit of a strange situation.
Yeah. Also need to figure out what this axe is. I know part of me should throw it away, knowing what I have to do to keep it. But I think as long as I use this on enemies and not the innocent, I think this could be a valuable weapon for me. As long as I can use it correctly.
Assuming you can swing it.
That is true.
Yes, I know.
You guys should help him with that.
Help him swing it. No, I think he'd probably be the one to for
That
him
would
to
be
do it.
incredibly
No,
inefficient in
No,
battle.
I meant I help. Sorry, let me reword. You should help him get to a point where he can swing it.
I mean, I work on it
I
every
can
day.
do
Rex can
that.
join us if he wants to. It's not like he's not invited. Usually he's sleeping in, so, you know. Anyway,
If I want to wield this, I'll go back to my old trading grounds of Dragonborn workouts if needed. If it means protecting all of you a bit better.
Could you all make a perception check?
I suppose.
13.
Nice.
Wins.
Wow.
Nice.
20.
Wow. Wow.
Rex, you notice, like, you weren't paying as much attention to it, but you're just kind of, like, holding it now, and it doesn't feel as heavy to you. You swear the axe shrunk by a foot. Where at first it was like this 5-foot-long axe. It's like 4-foot-long, maybe battle axe at this point, rather than a great axe.
Hell. I swear this was bigger a few minutes ago.
Well,
He's getting stronger already.
I mean, it could be that. Or perhaps it's like what happened with an enemy and the sickle thingy. Maybe you just, because you spent time with this weapon, now it knows you. They'll start calling you names like
It knows he's
Master.
weak.
Probably. Most magic things are like that.
No offense, of course.
Yeah, none taken.
I think it's okay if you mean a little offense. It's good for his motivation.
I don't want this thing talking to me about wanting souls, in case you guys want to know.
That's what I was gonna say next. If
Is it talking to
anything
you?
weird happens, please let us know.
I'll let you know. If this thing starts
Okay.
talking, it's getting chucked.
Into lava.
And what follows is weird. A lot of weird stuff happens.
That's true. I mean, like,
We're
if it
on
tries
our way
to like,
to talk to a tree.
if it tries to like possess you, or it's whispering like sweet nothings of like kill your friends, like stuff like that in your ear, then like,
Kill
Yeah.
me
I-
first.
Enemy. No.
Well, I
Maybe
don't think you would
just-
actually get to it because then I would grab his arm and chop it off.
True. Good
With
point.
your
Sorry, I
new
feel
sickle.
like Steve ever
love
since
this
I saw
discussion.
that
This is a
lady
great
almost
discussion.
die.
I mean, you're the one who happened to leave us all in the middle of the cave when you were supposed to be on watch, so...
Look, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
To go get stabbed or whatever you did.
It's fine. It's not the worst thing that's had happened. We're just
It's
glad you're
not
okay.
really that fine. You just abandoned your friends in a scary situation and almost died. I feel like you should, make better decisions.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
We care about you. We've had to lose too many people lately. And by too many, I mean one.
Hmm.
Well,
He's not lost. I just mean he's not here with us right now. So, like,
I
We
side
could
eye
lose
to
an under of
Chorik.
our- We have lost
It's not just one.
before.
Like I'm the only one that
Chork
remembers.
just
that we
stares
killed
into
his
the
family.
blank distance.
We only lost one person. Chork's like,
They never remember.
I remember.
They don't even know.
I've got too good of a memory not to remember.
mm. But, well, should we try and
Yui.
find that tree if we feel like we've rested enough?
No,
Yeah, I
think
think we have
that'd
to
be
go-
best.
Up. I'm just gonna give Rex a pat on the the back as I walk by.
Well, if you need
Signal
more,
of like, good luck.
if you need
them.
more help carrying that, then I'll assist where I can.
Is it a
think I
little lighter
can
for me to
get us-
carry?
Still heavy.
Yeah, I figured that one.
I figure we've been through enough. I'll get us a ride.
Okay.
Anemone casts conjure animals
Ooh.
at level 3. And I'm gonna get some donkeys or mules because they're good
Donkeys.
at climbing.
Mountain goats.
I don't know if we can ride mountain goats,
Yeah, unless they're big mountain
We
goats.
might be able to ride mountain goats.
but donkeys.
Donkeys
good
are cool
for that,
too.
Donkeys are cool.
Is there a path
Yeehaw.
up the mountain, or is it like rough?
They could be
Seen a
donkeys
path
with
yet?
horns.
Even if it's rough terrain, donkeys and mules are really good at climbing those. That's why
Okay.
I casted them.
Well, do it then. We'll take your donkeys.
Not the donkeys.
Suddenly you
Anything
see
but
4
walking is
donkeys come charging out from one of the caves.
Hmm.
You see one standing in front, looks incredibly strong, the wind blowing through its mane. 2 more donkeys backing it up, following behind. And probably like 20 seconds later, what seems to be a shorter donkey just kind of sloppily clambers his way up next to them.
I choose the
Oh.
shorter stupid boy.
Take one of the middle ones.
I'll take whichever. It doesn't matter to me.
Are we doubling up or...
How about you and I share this strong donkey, Chork?
Alright. You guys climb onto donkey back.
Hey.
These donkeys do not have saddles,
How?
Pain.
so it may not be easy to ride them up a mountain, but
I put my
Easier than
bedroll on it. It's cushiony.
And
My
mine.
butt.
I have a rock hard butt. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm
Literally.
depressed.
Oh.
And
your
tired.
donkey seems to be trying to pick up a rock with its teeth.
Why? Why is it stupid? Why did you make
It's
one of
the
them
derpy
stupid?
one.
They're supposed to
He
be
just
all of
is.
equal value, and here we are.
Maybe he makes up for it in other ways.
I stick with him, but I'm like, come on, boy, we gotta go.
I'm waiting for him to pop up
Yeah.
the wings, and he's a flying donkey. We just don't know it yet. He just goes.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yep, he springs up right away and begins heading in the direction. Could you each make a survival check to try to find a path up the mountain?
Oh gosh.
Sure.
Yeah, we get to use something besides
Yeah,
perception
that looks
all
about
the
normal
time.
from me.
I have a +7 in survival. I got
yeah.
this.
It was a survival. I'm sorry.
Sheesh.
Immediately, your donkey, like
Yeah,
a
really?
bloodhound, finds the path. Continues to sniff on the ground as it clambers up, but takes
Follow
lead.
me.
Right.
And you guys start to head up the mountain. You find up here it seems to be not much else up here. A few birds going by, some short grassy bits here and there, but doesn't seem to be any other trees or anything significant until after probably about another hour of donkey climbing, you come apart to a ridge that seems to have a tree on the other side of it. You can see the branches
Is it a
poking out.
big tree? Is it a tree that would be bonsai level tree?
It doesn't seem to be a massive tree,
Okay.
but it's
But
a big tree, not a sequoia big tree. You know,
right, it should feel smaller than all the trees we've literally seen everywhere else.
Mhm.
I guess I was just trying to think, does it look like a forest with like a regular tree popping out, or is it like?
I think bonsai's only like 30 feet tall.
Yeah, bonsai's not big.
30 to 60 feet. Hold on.
And as you
Bonsai
go over the ridge, you see bonsai,
Ah.
a tree that seems to be standing on what appears to be a rock in the middle of this little grove clearing, stretching its roots out around the rock. Its full height seems to be probably closer to 20, but the way it's positioned on top of that rock, the peak of the mountain, it looks a bit taller.
He's on a step stool, guys.
Yeah.
Make sure he can be up a little bit taller.
Compensating. I don't know where my note is about that.
Could you each make a perception check?
Sure.
20.
Yeah.
You and these goggles. But Wick, you see what appears to be a bright orange bird nested on one of the limbs of bonsai.
Do I recognize the bird?
Make a nature check.
I more meant like a personal. Do I know him?
Not
Do I know what type
personal,
of bird this
Not
is?
species-wise, not at all.
Have I hung with that bird a few times?
Yeah. Have I seen that bird hanging around?
It's my childhood bird from when I was like 10.
Yeah. Does she come around out there and hang out? Bonsai?
Yeah, I don't know her.
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't know her like that. You're not close.
She could be anyone bird.
Oh my god.
Well, seems like we've made it.
So, reminder, what are we asking again? Hey, come to Sequoia and take his place.
Well, I mean, we should talk to it first. We should see if it has any problems, and then maybe we can get
We're
it to
gonna
come
convince
to
him to be a big tree. I mean, the way he's got himself perched on that rock, I have a feeling he's gonna take us up on the offer.
But he's like this big, and the hole is like this big.
Yeah,
Is
that's
he
why
gonna
we're
sit at the
use
bottom
the
of
magic.
it? Or
Yep.
Well, we have
I
to get
guess
in there
so.
first, I'd imagine. He's got to have
we're
roots.
safe.
Yeah, we somehow have to have him move an entire tree, unless he moves
Are we
himself.
siphoning? We're. If I'm trying to remember correctly, the plan was to talk to Bonsai, bring them back to Sequoia. In the time that it takes them to walk back, we're gonna go back, build the machine that Milo is working on,
Yep.
Mhm.
and then siphon the magic out of Zensu. Or siphon the magic out of Bonsai and turn it into Sequoia?
The magic and the dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From Zensu into Bonsai to make new Sequoia was one of the
The
ideas
game
floating
plan.
around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then if this machine is successful, then we would go back and replicate it. Sakura, and then head up to Maple.
Something along that, yeah.
I know, because didn't the saviors, whatever their name was,
The other team.
just the saviors, that's what they're called. The saviors, didn't they come from the side? Like, didn't they come from Maple side?
Yes.
So they might have already dealt with Maple.
Perhaps.
Even though we got a strong feeling they're not really helping anybody.
That's just a theory. A game.
Titans Watch theory.
Okay, just so we're all, I want to remember. Are we going? Are we gonna go ask the tree? I don't know if it likes me.
I'm just gonna walk over to it. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk to it.
With our
Just
donkeys.
don't care.
Who dares enter the grove of the mighty Bonsai?
This isn't the grove. You've moved.
The domain of the mighty Bonsai.
More like the mountaintop of the mighty bonsai.
Should we like
I don't know
go
if we
with
should
it?
mock this tree.
Oh dear mighty bonsai, we come to seek your aid in a dire situation that is mutually beneficial on both sides.
Then speak.
We request
Enhance
that you
ability.
come to us to Sequoia, as Sequoia no longer exists, and we want you, the mighty bonsai, to take their place.
Can you each make a dexterity saving throw?
Oh,
gosh.
God.
Sure.
I tried.
Don't forget to add your +2s, everyone.
21.
9.
13.
Yay, 19.
So, Anemone, you fall to the ground for a moment as the ground shakes around all
Ah!
of you. And the rest of you see as Bonsai's roots lift up from the ground, tossing soil aside, and immediately starts walking towards Anemone,
That is terrifying.
shaking the ground with every step.
Hey, whoa, watch. We
I
Ha!
turned
I
my
stepped-
pole into a
stepped in
bow.
the way.
think I'm stupid?
No,
Okay,
dear
so-
mighty bonsai.
I think there's no different switch tactics. Switch tactics.
I'm already here. I'm gonna keep going.
Try again.
So, bonsai.
You see one
I-
of the roots just
Let me level
slowly
with
creep towards you.
I know from the look of it, Sequoia looks like they're fine, but they're not. That's just a magic hologram, and there hasn't been a tree there for a really long time. So, there's an opportunity if we were to take you there and put you in Sequoia's place. We know, well, where Sequoia's essence is
The
in a
tree
certain
leans
regard.
in slightly.
So we're hoping to take that essence and give it to you. And you would then be an even mightier bonsai.
A mightier bonsai.
I know, if that's even possible. I mean, look at you.
That's crazy.
I know, right? But doesn't it sound like a cool idea?
What else you got?
Is he talking through the bird? Is that what's happening?
No, you just hear it all rumbling through the
Okay,
grove.
okay.
I mean, well, we, in order to, keep the Titan down and stuff, you would, have a very big part in Sequoia, taking Sequoia's
Wait, that
place.
wasn't a joke?
No.
Nope.
Plus, people would like worship you and pray to you and
Mm-hmm.
love you and cherish you. Like, it's really a good opportunity, I think, for a tree like you.
You suggest they don't already?
No, they do.
I know that's
This would
not.
just give them better access to you. Do you know the struggles we had to do to just get here to even have this conversation with you? We had to, climb a mountain. We had to deal with flying pig monsters and snake people.
And the grove is so small. You could have the entire city of Sequoia worshiping you. So you could have 2 places at once worshiping you.
Yep. And we'll do you a favor if you need one.
What kind of favors can you offer?
We can try and do just about whatever you want. I mean, I think already becoming a even mightier version of yourself where people at all hours of the day can come and visit and worship and pray to you sounds pretty good, but if I need to sweeten the deal even more, and there's something we could do for you, I'm sure that could be arranged.
And what about the rest of your peasants? Do they speak?
I just did.
The other ones?
They do.
Me just holding an axe next to a tree. I'm sure that's not suspicious
What
at
are
all.
your intentions?
We just told you. We want to
make
help you so that you can come to Sequoia and be the tree. And you can be worshipped by so many people.
Anemone, can you make a persuasion check with advantage?
With advantage.
Thanks to an
Because
ounce
of
ability.
enhanced ability.
And I'm going to add Genius Flash.
Look at this little buffer.
Oh.
Oh my
Didn't even
goodness!
need it.
Plus
Didn't even need it.
All your buffs and
An
you.
enemy
20,
killed it on this freaking speech.
25.
You see as the tree just slowly kind of slumps downwards, where some of its limbs are like touching the ground at this point. So wait, you're saying I can be as big as Sequoia?
Basically, yes.
Probably.
Bigger than Sequoia?
You're gonna be a big tree, my friend.
Whoa. Wow. That sounds pretty cool.
I didn't know trees could have egos this big.
I enjoy his ego over the other
That
trees.
may
That's for
have
damn sure.
That's yeah. I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Bob's,
I mean, he just seemed like a stick in the mud, but you know.
Look, he's the jolly
Hold on, what do
tree
you
I've
mean
met.
by stick in the mud?
We haven't met a lot of the other trees either, though, so we can't say.
Hold on, your friend thinks that all trees are just sticks.
No,
In the mud.
It's a saying.
We have roots, we have leaves.
Yep.
We're bigger
Yeah.
He's
than
got
that.
a stick up his butt, I'm gonna be honest, so don't worry about him.
Wait, like a whole tree?
Basically. Might as well.
What? I don't have a tree in my butt.
So, will you make the
It
journey
just
down
split
to
the rock in
Sequoia with
half.
us?
Perhaps I will.
Tell you butt cheeks. Oh my god.
If I do this, will I be able to move back home?
Back home where?
To the
The tree
Grove?
shakes in the direction over the edge of the cliff.
I don't know.
I mean, ideally, you'd probably need to stay in Sequoia. But I will say, your previous home is on our list of places that we're going to help. Because
You'd be
I know,
so big you could still see it.
yeah, true. Honestly,
I
you'll
know,
be
I
able
can
to.
see Sequoia from here. Even. You sure he's not really that? He looks real.
I know it does, but no.
Well, let's put it
If
this
I
way.
can
You-
throw this bird all the way to Sequoia, you're saying it won't hit it?
Bonsai, don't
won't.
you travel and talk to other
Do
trees
it.
all the time?
Not all the time.
You should do it.
When
You
was
should
the
go
last
for it.
time you spoke to Sequoia?
A long time ago.
Are y'all chill? Y'all meet up?
We could prove we're not lying if you were to come with us and try to talk to Sequoia.
Just
Let me
throw the
try
bird.
this. The whole tree
Yeah.
shakes. And the bird flies
Whoa.
like 40 feet at most in that direction before
Yeah.
it takes off.
doesn't even go towards Sequoia. It's just a random bird and just goes,
Yeah, it just goes the other way.
It just lands on
It
a
just
rock
flies right back.
nearby.
Yeah.
Just done with living on this animated tree.
That'd be too.
I mean, if you want to see a bird go through it, I can arrange that.
I don't know if we want to try that again. That
I
happened
don't
twice.
know how you could do that.
An enemy turns into a big bird.
Whoa.
Where'd you go?
She's right there. She's right
She
there.
turned into
Anemone
the bird.
lands on.
The bird.
Oh gosh!
Is he
Anemone
fighting a
lands
bird?
on his branch.
That's you?
The bird nods.
Is that you?
The bird nods.
I don't know what's going on, everyone.
She's a bird.
Okay, so that's her.
Yes.
I go.
She's
fly
nodding at
towards
you.
Sequoia. How far of a flight is that there and back?
Wait,
Would it like
don't
take
go
a long time?
anywhere!
I think as a giant eagle, you have 90 feet.
You could get there in like an hour.
Get there and back in an hour?
No.
Like okay.
Maybe, maybe not.
If he says come back, I'll just come back.
I can't specifically see it like you see it, so I don't have eyes.
That explains a lot. You seem to
Oh.
be reacting a certain way.
And then we
That's very
turn
funny.
back.
I understand.
Yeah, I feel things like through the roots and the wind and all that.
Yeah.
So
Well, you might just have to take our word for it.
What's
Okay.
the worst? You go there, it's not there, and you can just go back
I already
home.
agreed.
Oh, okay.
I'm down.
Let's go.
Are you ready to go?
Well, yeah.
It's a bit far.
Did you pack
this.
anything?
Could you guys like find a safe trail for me, so I don't like?
I
mess
think
up my
I know
roots?
one.
Cool.
Can Anemone like hunt one down with survival again?
You can certainly get down the spot that you came up here with.
Yeah.
Is that really like rocky, or is it like is it like earthy?
It's a bit rocky, but you know it's not the worst path. The worst paths involve very steep cliffs.
Mm. Yeah, yeah.
Can I polymorph a tree?
They're sentient trees.
Make a Arcana check, I guess, to see your understanding of the spell.
Oh boy.
Because you've never tried to polymorph a tree.
Anyone got any pluses for Arcana?
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
not.
I know what I'm asking
I-
of you.
I mean, I have
I-
polymorphs.
Can
I don't know
I
if I
have
can help.
advantage?
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I have a high arcana, but the reason why I didn't add anything is because I'm assuming you're thinking this. Like you're like,
Can I
how do
make
get
this tree into a?
yeah,
a
like you're
little
like, how
squirrel?
do I get this tree down?
You don't know. You never tried to polymorph anything this big.
I could still try though.
Yeah.
I have a way that could potentially get you down there easier, but I don't know how you'd feel about it.
Is it like a sled?
No.
Good.
Like one.
Oh.
I would basically turn you into a different creature. Or give you a new form.
No thanks.
You just want to stay at the tree.
Would it be a bigger creature?
I suppose
Probably
it
not.
could be. Like
Um.
an elephant or something.
What's an elephant?
It's
You
like
could
a
find out.
big. Well, you see these donkeys?
No.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
don't have eyes.
And also,
But
I
I'm
get it.
s-
I get it. There's donkeys and they're very
I will
small.
say, you would have eyes if I turned you into another creature.
Woody.
It's what if you turned into an
Yeah.
elephant?
Man.
Yeah. You take it's a polymorph. You take on the aspects of that creature. So
I
as,
can't-
if an elephant has higher int than the tree, he gets smarter.
I can't promise that you'll be as like bigger than you are now, but that's why we're going to Sequoia in the first
That-
place, is to make you like ginormous. So
How long
This is just to get you
until
down
it
the
wears
hill.
off?
It'll only be for like an hour.
Are there any
And-
adverse side effects?
No. You'll turn right back into your old self, and I can stop it at any time if you don't like it.
Let's do it.
All right. I will do my best.
This tree is really gullible.
The DM turns around and goes, "Doesn't work."
And
After
then
they say the
I
tree
mean, you can
wants
always
to.
drop the spell and we can make sure to see.
Yep. So yeah, I had a feeling a creature you can see. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
count
but
a
I
tree
mean,
as a
these are
creature.
sentient.
They
They're
are.
sentient trees.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of creature-esque.
You know
Would they
what?
be a
It's a sentient
Would they be a
walking tree.
monster?
That's a freaking creature.
No, it's kind of valid. Now you're gonna hate me for this.
Oh no.
But we're gonna do a little roll challenge to see if you can succeed on this.
Mm-hmm.
Do be kind of a big
I like
creature.
puzzle challenges.
Be, I'll be nice. Not an Arcana check, but a Nature check.
Enemy has +1 in nature.
There we go.
All right. 3.
as a druid.
I don't know.
She's not that smart, okay? She's more wise.
Is that bad or good?
Nature is wisdom. I'm pretty sure, isn't it?
No, it's
No,
intelligence.
it's intelligence.
Yeah.
What?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah,
So you'd be good at
Anemone
nature.
doesn't have good intelligence. She has
That's-
good wisdom, though.
That's wild that the druid is like not good at that. That's crazy.
It's wild that nature is int.
It
and
makes
not-
some sense because it's like knowledge of plants and plant life and stuff like
I
that,
guess, yeah.
rather than the
Yeah, like
connection with
survival is wisdom.
them. Yes,
'cause it's
that's
more
like
My
being able to
nature is
actually navigate.
5.
But like physiology of trees, that makes more sense to be more like Milo's alley.
My nature is 5.
I think you should let me roll again for fun.
Okay, roll again for fun. Perfect.
And then he's like, I know
think
nothing
you should
about
take
trees.
this
You all
roll.
see as an anemone turns into an elephant.
That's not the definition of
Nice.
what consequences of
An enemy?
or
Why'd you
down.
turn yourself into an elephant?
Man, that nature is so bad.
There we go. I rolled an 18.
Hmm.
I said him.
You did eventually.
It only took 5 rolls.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
It's a boy.
It's a
Oh.
void.
But yes, the tree does not
Avoid.
seem to turn into an elephant.
Where's my void?
Darn it.
I don't know where my void is.
Well, the only way we know how to get down is through a tunnel of people who might be upset with us.
We're not taking a tree through
Or-
a tunnel.
I've never been in a tunnel before.
I don't think you could fit in the tunnel.
I mean, if
Sadly,
he,
at least this one.
slides down,
Because
he
I'm too
probably
mighty, isn't it?
You're
Yep,
far
'cause
too mighty for
because
the
you're
tunnel.
too tall.
That's right.
I mean,
could.
what
It's true.
sounds like.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Whatever it is, yeah. Yeah. Well, we could search for another way down, maybe.
I mean, we could just scale down the mountain.
We got this.
Yeah.
Possible.
We got this.
We got this.
We have an elephant now.
Yes.
That is true. Elephants are.
That you can't see.
Oh, I can tell the
Oh,
elephants here.
just
Don't
here.
you worry.
So wait. Sorry, I was distracted by void. Did anemone turn into the elephant?
Because her nature
Okay.
check.
Yeah.
That's funny. Love that.
I think she changes back.
Okay. Where'd the elephant go? Oh, I
It'd be
got it.
really funny if she was stuck like that.
No.
Forever.
Just for that hour. Because she
Then
messed
the
We
up.
kept
elephant
it,
would
we
be
could've-
great.
We could have. We should have kept it. We could have.
Elephants aren't good at climbing down
Not
mountains.
notorious
Donkey.
mountain climbers, gonna be
No,
honest.
definitely
That would be
not.
the death of an enemy. We don't need that this
She
session.
would literally trip and roll down.
I don't know. I've seen elephants balance on a singular ball on a singular foot, so I feel like they're pretty dexterous. Okay, for being
They've
how big they
got
are.
it.
They're gentle giants. Okay.
Just like an enemy.
Yeah.
All right. Let's search for some. I guess as Ignatius, I'm not very good at searching for things, but I do know rocks really well. would there be any possibility that with my knowledge of rocks, I could employ it in some way to search for rock safety?
Rock
Yeah.
safety.
Absolutely.
Rock safety.
I don't know. I'm trying my
Not
best here.
rock
I'm trying to sell for my really bad wisdom and really bad intelligence.
Yeah, so give me a nature check with that geology degree of yours. Go ahead.
Perfect. Oh wait, look at it as +0. It's not negative.
Great.
That's awesome.
Oh,
Oh,
excellent.
crap. Oh man, the duo of nature right here.
Yeah, you get the feeling that any one of these rocks could shatter this tree.
Shatter the tree?
Well,
Splinters
bad
everywhere.
news, everyone. I do not see any other safe ways off of this cliff at all. Nothing that wouldn't end up jeopardizing Bonsai.
I literally have a
What?
safe path that we can go on right now.
Yeah. We're going
Where?
down the mountain. The way we came up.
We're going down to where we'd have to go to the tunnel. I meant like
start.
beyond.
don't-
it.
Yeah, we can go from the tunnel and then like
Yeah.
over.
I already flew up this mountain once to Nelfeshny, and then I know a decent path down.
Okay. Sure, I'll follow your lead.
Let's do it.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
There's a wizard?
Yep.
There's gonna be.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be.
So, with that, the goats begin to traverse back downwards on the mountain, and behind
I
you,
mean the donkey.
boom, boom, there's a tree following you. With every step, it seems to wrap roots around rocks and kind of just guide its way down, crawling and clawing down the hill.
Constant rumbling.
It is much slower than the trek upwards was, but it is a tree following you. After probably about 2 hours pass, you make your way back down to the area where you fought the Nalfeshni. You left the UNT tunnels, and you can seek another path down the mountain further. Anemone, if you're going to guide the path, could you make me a survival check?
Yeah.
Can I help with my knowledge of rock safety?
Yes, you can. Glad you snuck that in there. It's a 26.
Woo! Rock safety for the win. With the power
That
of an
one's
enemy.
dangerous. That one's dangerous. That one's dangerous.
We're teaming
Yes.
up. We're doing a couple things.
So there's a few paths that would work down the hill, but Ignatius points out that some of the rocks are actually quite brittle. Might not support the weight of a fully grown tree on them. So, you find a path, and it seems to work. You make it down another 100 feet, and you find yourself in another kind of like flat area. Okay, everyone. I think that's enough for today.
Tired?
Yeah. You're not?
Oh, I'm exhausted.
We're tired, but
What time is it?
It's like
probably midday.
mid-afternoon.
Yeah.
High noon.
How long does it usually take you to? How long did it take you to get up here, Bonsai?
A week, 2 or so.
Oh God.
No, Jesus.
But we're going downhill. It's fine.
Tomorrow I could make him go faster. I just can't today.
We're gonna light him on fire and see if that motivates
No.
him.
No, I don't like that idea.
I can try and polymorph him again after a rest.
I mean, I could
Be an
try it.
We can
You
find
could
some
try it.
solution, I think.
I can try it. I have polymorph. And it's prepped.
Is that what you try? Is that what happened earlier in Emily? You tried to polymorph the tree?
Yeah.
I mean, I could try.
I think
I
it's a
don't
good
know if
idea.
it would go well. I've never used it before.
I don't think I've used it successfully. Or no, I did. I turned you into mini Nelfish.
Fishny.
Yep.
Hmm.
And I was a squirrel at one point as well.
Oh yeah. I've used it a lot on you.
Yes. For some weird reason that keeps happening.
Because you asked me to.
Your tail.
Nothing to finish anyone though.
Well,
You
we
did.
could always.
You didn't want to go up the staircase, so I turned you into a creature with
Oh
wings.
yeah, that's
You
right.
literally asked me to. And then before that, I turned you into a squirrel because people were trying to kill you and you needed to get around the city safely, so I did you a favor.
I did like the squirrel one.
Or like a saber squirrel, I remember.
Mm-hmm.
Like a big buck tooth in the front.
I'm assuming I'd have to roll a nature check to try and get this polymorph off.
For you, it'd be more of a Arcana check.
Okay. I mean, I suck at both, so.
Yeah.
Let's go! Yeah! Nailed it!
Is it working?
It's not.
I still feel like me.
Do I transform
Try
into
the
something?
polymorph.
Doesn't seem to take effect at all.
Okay. Well, at least it failed and didn't turn me into anything.
Maybe the best plan is
Sorry,
to
Bonsai.
just rest up for a bit, and then when Bonsai has energy, we can go. We don't necessarily have to walk on a day-night schedule. We could just walk when Bonsai has energy if we're looking to get down there faster.
True.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me. And you see its limbs just spread out a little bit more. As it just kind of sits still for a moment.
Can we sit under its shade? Will it let us?
Do you try?
Yeah, I'll go sit by it. I'll gingerly walk over and place my stuff down.
Yeah. Doesn't seem to react.
Oh, buddy. I just curl up,
Well, if we're gonna be
rest.
here,
I want to make something.
maybe now's the best time, Rex, for you to get on that Dragonborn trading. Me and Chork can help you out.
Man just wants to rest.
Yay.
Hey, yay.
I guess I have time now.
We do. We can start with push-ups. We can do well, actually, what do you usually do? What kind of exercise do you typically do?
Sparring. Usually.
Okay. That's
Sparring's
something,
good.
something we can do as well.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm so
we could
excited
always,
to spar against the paladin.
well, it means it's gonna be very safe,
I guess.
unlike what you did before at the tournament, where it wasn't very safe.
Mm.
But anyways, yeah, we can do some training.
Yay.
He doesn't seem very excited.
Well,
I usually would be, but considering the strength differences here, I'm a little nervous.
we can play it easy on you.
Well,
We
no,
could
I
have
don't want
go
you
up
to.
against Ash instead, but I think Ash is resting right now, so I'd rather not bother her.
I'm making something.
You could try fighting an enemy.
I could turn into a bear. That way, if you kill me, then I'm still fine.
Yeah. All right.
Let's do it.
One of us spar. I guess I'm versing an enemy.
You should turn into a humanoid bear called Freddy Fazbear, and then you can fight it that way.
No.
What the heck does that mean?
There's a legend in Altera. It's called The Five Nights at Fredulous Fazulus's.
Ew, not Fredulous Fazulus's.
I don't like this lore.
It's a popular engagement between
I
children.
get
Thought I'd
enough
rather be an
enough in
Infernum's
my life.
Rest.
So I guess I'm gonna fight an enemy.
I turn into a polar bear.
Oh,
Okay.
great. Great. I mean, I'm not gonna use magic on purpose since we're sparring.
Not on purpose,
So-
no, definitely.
No,
not.
no. I actually will. I won't.
He
I'm
only
just-
has
I'm
12
gonna
hit
use-
points. I should
Yeah, I
let
only
you
have 12
guys
health.
Awesome.
And I'm down.
So, the battle begins. Anemone turns into a large bear and lunges at Rex. Rex falls down.
The
unconscious.
music.
Oh, oh,
The music. That
Rex,
was
are you okay?
Are you doing
over and-
non-lethal damage or is he bleeding out now?
Anemone definitely
Doesn't
didn't
know
do
what a
non-lethal.
spar is.
Yeah, she definitely just went in
Gave
and
him all she
bodied me.
had.
Rex, okay, I'll touch you and I'll use my lay on hands and feed you like 15 health points.
An enemy goes
Guys.
roar and like falls on her back with her legs up in the air like she's
Did
laughing
you
as
say
a
you give me
bear.
15 health?
15 health. Yes.
Anemone, be nicer.
All right. You know,
You're not
maybe-
supposed to hurt each other in a spar.
Maybe an enemy wasn't the
Well,
best choice
a
because
little.
even though an enemy is probably weaker than me and
Bruises,
Jork, I
maybe.
will say we are more trained at actually, not
Go
Not
bite.
killing
hurting
each
people.
other?
Ah, I go
Yeah,
bite and
Rex is
claw
like-
Ignatius.
I'm literally just on the ground like,
You don't hit me at all
Yeah,
with
you
either of
try
those attacks.
and just his armor immediately deflects it.
Damn it.
That's so funny.
I think we can make this a learning experience for everyone, where we can, learn how to not hurt people when we attack them with very vicious damage, and we can get you prepared at the same time, Rex.
An enemy's just trying to tussle
Easy.
with anybody.
Chork, how about you spar with an enemy, I'll spar with Rex.
An enemy
Should I
goes
use
after
the new
Tor.
sword or the crow? Okay. So one of those hits, Chork takes 12 points of damage.
oh my god.
Like, you're in charge of keeping an eye on the two of them.
Chork quickly whips out a crowbar and smacks it at you. And there's yeah, I guess
Both of
those.
hit.
So yeah, you take let's
What
see,
the hell is happening?
26 points of damage from crowbar.
All right.
All right, so Rex, what you want to do is make sure we hit this here. We'll just do a little tap, okay? You know how you do.
I know how to spar.
Yes. Are you gonna use your regular?
I'm not stupid.
Are you training with the
I
I used
axe?
to
or
do
training
it
with
for
the
years.
Attack Rex.
Okay, it could be your muscle memory might not be working anymore. Okay, so I just want to
Yes, I'm
remind you.
using the axe.
Okay, all right. Now I want you to try and hit me.
Okay.
All right, you tried. That could be better. I think you should try again. Okay, all right. Oh, ooh. That
As
was
you
a good
swing
one.
at him, the axe just shrinks again and gets even smaller.
What the hell?
I mean, that was still an impressive hit, all things considered. That actually that bruised me a little bit. Nicely done. It's got a good cut there.
In the background, I just hear a bear going crazy.
Chork's gonna try to grapple the bear.
Can I put out my protector cannon?
I'm just putting it through just in case anything goes
I'm
evil.
just-
Then.
I need a strength check from the bear. Oh no, the bear's winning.
Can I
That
grapple
imagine
him
so.
back?
Yeah, you can.
Can I like pin him to the ground?
Mhm.
Roar in his face.
Everyone gets 7 hit points.
Stinks.
Temporary hit points.
Can I go like
Yep.
with my? I want to lick his face
Bear
too.
breath attack.
Chork's gonna try to break the grapple
Everyone gets 7 temporary hit points.
and fails. Chork was not able to out wrestle the bear.
That's
Can I go
fine.
tackle Ignatius?
Yeah, I'm sitting there. He's talking through with Rex. He's like, okay,
Yeah.
all right, no, it's.
Like I landed a hit. You saw the weapon shrink again.
That's so strange.
And
Okay,
then
come on,
he's
you gotta
just
hit.
having way too much fun. Just
You gotta try
being
again,
bear.
okay? I'm ready for you. You have to. I want you to hit me. And then he's wailing at me a little bit. She manages to actually go on me. It's like, enemy. I'm trying.
Just surprise attack from a bear.
Yeah.
Trying to
I just
teach
want to tackle him and have them
Rex-
like
oh.
roll.
I was gonna say, imagine them like standing off and then all of a sudden just like,
Yeah, just bear out of nowhere.
That second strength,
Just
the 20
tackle.
was my strength roll too.
I'm trying to teach Rex how to use his axe.
it's just smothered by a polar bear.
Can you please stop?
I want to do what Bagel does and like corn cob him. And go,
Okay.
"Mm."
Come.
You're getting nibbled on by this bear.
Oh.
Mhm.
And I mean,
You're
he was
being
meant to
bit,
be
but ever
serious.
so gently and rapidly.
Okay.
Enemy. An enemy
God.
is gonna jump on Rex next.
Oh, okay. Rex, he's coming for you.
Can I take a swing before she goes?
Go for it.
What happened? Oh, wait, hold on. I messed up.
Damage.
Hold up.
He rolled
I
for
rolled
damage.
another 20.
Oh, there we go. The 17.
All right. As you're charging at Rex, he hits you with the axe for 8 points of damage.
Do I still tackle him or not?
Oh, I have to do a strength.
Yeah, I'll
technically
say you hit
20
each.
did.
You hit him at the same time.
Okay. Do I get to roll
you
a
have
strength
more
save
bear
to
health?
push him off?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Rex, you get knocked down.
Man.
Can I steal his axe?
You can certainly
Try.
try. I guess just strength check to get it out of his grasp. Contested strength from the both of you.
God, I'm facing a bear.
Yeah.
Oh!
Imagine our enemies.
Yes!
Yeah, no,
the
you
red
pull-
W!
Pull that thing right back.
That's wow. I was not expecting that. That's pretty impressive. You wrestled it from a bear, a literal bear.
An enemy goes and finds a stick and starts playing with it.
Big dog.
Oh,
She has
okay.
1 HP, by the way.
I'll throw.
I had a
I'll throw
feeling
the
it was
stick.
close.
I'll throw the stick for her if she wants.
Oh, hell yeah. Play fetch.
All right. Okay. All right, Rex. I want you to try and hit me again. I'm ready.
Okay.
Or are you too tired?
No, I'm good.
Oh, that was another good hit. You nailed that one nicely. Oh, that actually hurt more than the first one. Oh, man. Troy, did you see that? Did you see that move? He really did it well.
I saw.
Okay, all right. This
It's
time
just
I
a
want you...
lot less impressive now.
Well, I mean that's fair, but hey, at least it's manageable for him. That's
Hey, I haven't. All right, I don't hit very often with these things.
that's true. Okay, all right. I'm gonna try and hit you this time, and I want you to dodge it. All right.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Let's see if I can do this. This is non-lethal. I'm not trying to actually hit you. I'm gonna do the bit with what is it? The lightsaber training montage where I'm weaving around you and I manage to hit you each time as you try to deflect it. It's like a little doop, little doop, doop.
The flat with the flat of your.
Yeah,
Weapon.
I keep hitting and smacking
It's like
him
little
down.
bonks.
Yeah.
Dude, that is the most. If that were for full attacking purposes, that would have been the most disappointing crit ever.
I know it's
You
actually
rolled
really
very
bad.
low
minimum
grade.
damage
Minimum
on
damage.
both dice.
Yeah.
You know what? Ignatius
Why?
knows what he's doing. He's got his role. He knows what's up.
If it was an enemy though, he could have just pumped a 4th level smite
Yeah.
into him,
True.
That's true.
and all the dice would be doubled.
Yes.
You're right.
This is a very in character movie. He's rolling low damage on purpose. No,
Yep.
that's not. He was
Yeah,
he was trying
exactly.
to do it this way. He's
How much do I take? 8?
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
just some little pinpricks basically.
Okay.
He finds the way to nudge it just within your skill so that you feel it kind of pinch you a little bit. All right. Okay. That was. I mean, no, you failed. You failed that completely. Let's see here. Ferk, what do you think he needs to work on?
More.
Yeah, I agree. More. Okay. All right. Let's try it again. All right. I'm gonna try and hit you. Great dodge. All right. And
Yeah, that hits.
I meant more
Inconsistent.
you hitting him hit. Oh well. Okay.
oh, okay. This is not looking very good. Okay. You were looking worse for wear, my friend.
I think he's really
It's
good
been
at
a rough
that
day.
part already.
Yeah. Maybe. Just maybe. I know that we want to get you prepared as best as possible. Perhaps now is actually a good time to take a rest because you do not seem like you are doing very well today. So how about you go sit over by Ash and you can take a break.
Hit him while he's off guard.
What? Hey, I'm not off guard. I'm always paying attention.
Do it.
Surprise attack.
Just try and surprise me. Oh, Torque, did you see that? He surprised me.
I
He
wasn't
got past
looking
my
to get it
defenses
so
again.
fast.
You are such a strange one. You are horrible at dodging, but you are great at hitting things.
Oh my god.
In the front of us, were you guys not taught to like actually avoid getting hit? Is it more just about aggression all the time?
It's more about being merciless.
Interesting. You know, if
Keep swinging until they don't swing back.
I guess that makes some sense. What if, again, if you're up against an opponent like me, I have a pretty durable body, and so in this case, your aggression means nothing. So perhaps it'd be worthwhile to learn to be a bit more.
It doesn't
agile.
mean nothing. It's still valuable.
Well, I mean, yes, but it's a slower process. You know, one of the things that you learn as in my case, training with Titan's Watch and learning my new ways as a paladin, it's that your own life and the life of others is more important than trying to kill the person in front of you. It's important that you play defensively as compared to aggressively, and if you can manage to find those weaknesses while playing defensively, it's very easy to do what you need to do.
However,
all the time.
if you win the fight quickly, they can't hurt you anymore.
That is one
Jarg's
of the
got a
reason for
point.
it. That is one reason for it. Yes, the different philosophies of fighting. Obviously, you know, you have some people who are more like, let's just take care of this, and I don't know. It's easy enough to be executive with a sword, but when you're in a big fight,
Solidarity in numbers.
exactly, gotta work as a team.
Now I take one more swing.
Okay, all right,
While
I'm ready.
while he's monologuing.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
My goodness.
Well,
Part of me wants to do a bless strike on top of it.
Blast strike.
go for it. Your dice will be doubled.
Okay. Oh man.
Okay, so 15.
So what is that? So it's a 2d8
That's 37.
since it's doubled.
Oh, 2d8, fitting.
Are you doing lethal damage?
I'm swinging for the fences. I don't like anemone. This is sparring, but I've been trained differently. I'm not training to knock you out. I'm training to kill you. It's completely different.
He knows y'all can heal up after.
That's a 6 radiant, so that's 22.
Okay.
Ignatius, can you make a Constitution saving throw?
I can most certainly make a Constitution saving throw.
Rex, can you make me one as well?
Okay.
Great, fantastic. So
Technically, you're still an ally of mine, so it would mean you get an 11. I have a 17. He would extend his
this is
sent
true.
up to you.
So, oh great. So Ignatius, you take 4 additional points of radiant damage, and Rex, you
Okay.
take 8 points of radiant damage.
Cool. I knocked myself out.
As a big burst of moonlight immediately erupts from the axe after he attacks, and then quickly fades away as he falls unconscious.
Oh,
Oh no.
I'm cold. I didn't see what happened. What happened?
Rex, I'll lay on hands on him again with like.
Will you? Is that with the temporary HP, by the way?
Yes.
I gave.
Yeah, no, he was getting into
Well,
it.
no, I lost temporary HP from when Ignatius hit me because he hit me for 8, so I
Oh.
lost it immediately, and then I got hit again, and
Well,
then I
he was
got hit by that.
doing non-lethal damage, which means that you wouldn't take any.
Actually, here, instead of giving you lay on hands, I can actually do the thing that while you guys were talking, I took Mark's cue and said I should pre-prepare. I could pre-prepare spells or use this as opportunity to like do it since we did the long rest. So I'm actually going to spend some time and I'm going to cast Prayer of Healing.
Ooh,
Nice.
nice.
Everybody gets 12 more hit points if they need it.
Man, I love constantly being unconscious.
Amp or regular?
What's that? 4 or 5 times today I've been
regular
knocked
hit
out. That's a new record.
Literally gets told that you
I
should
keep seeing the
stop
pearly
dying.
gates all day.
Stop
Yeah.
dying,
Yeah,
Rex.
stop
It literally
dying.
proceeds to
Keep
die.
getting
Your brain is probably like scrambled.
Maybe we should slow down.
Well, I mean, I think the rest would be important. It's actually what I was recommending he do before he happened to slam me and cause this damage to himself.
So, what exactly happened this time?
Your axe exploded with a big burst of light, and you hurt yourself while hitting me.
It was bright. It's not even dark and it was bright.
So there's definitely something holy, similar to what happens when I imbue my pickaxe.
Hmm. Good to know. If you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go lay down.
I think it's a good plan.
I just go right up to Ash, sit down, and I just go right on her shoulder.
Oh. I just.
I not only do I have a point of exhaustion, but I'm also consistently being KO today.
You have one. How many? You gave him 12?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Prayer of healing.
I will give
It
you.
also would have
another
healed,
bonus.
technically, I'd assume, an enemy if she's in range as well, while she's still in her bear form.
Yeah,
if she
I
hadn't
think that
left it.
heals,
It would heal the
True.
bear form, yeah.
Yeah.
You get another 11.
Yay.
Yeah, I'll
In
say
this
this clearing you're
time.
in isn't super massive. The tree does take up most of it, so,
So we can lay under it. It's
so
nice.
yeah, you're all within 30 feet of each other.
Nice.
Could I want to take the dragon scale that he gave me and I want to wrap like wire around it and like turn it into a necklace. But when I put it on, I want to use like my cloak, of many, whatever the heck it's called, the one that can change like my outfit and my appearance or whatever, and just make it like look like a dull or I'll make it look like a quartz geode or something.
Okay, so you're wearing the golden scale around your neck, but you
Mm-hmm.
have the appearance of everything being the same, but it being a quartz stone.
Yeah.
Or-
So
Gotcha.
it's like glamour to be not dragon scale.
Simple enough.
Many fashions. Thank you. Cloak of many fashions. That's what it's called.
Yep, so you managed to do that just fine. You all managed to get at least a short rest in. If you'd like to roll any hit dice.
Yes, please.
I didn't need to.
Remember, you did roll
I
some hit
would-
dice the day before, a lot of you, so
Yep, I did.
keep in mind that you only get half of them back each day.
Okay.
It's a long rest, but
Oh, actually, so then I'm full again. Yay, because I only did a few.
Does Flash of Genius research?
I think it's a long
I don't
rest.
think it. I think it is too. Where the heck is it?
So that's
You need to finish long rest. Yeah.
30.
I don't think I get any benefits from short rest.
Oh, yeah, I'm back to full health.
Yay!
Nice.
I forgot what it's like to feel healthy.
Also, for fun, I had to look up if you can polymorph a tree, and apparently it's a topic. The
Oh.
general consensus is
As
no.
it
Reddit thread.
That's
Yeah,
so
but
funny.
a tree, no. A sentient tree that can walk and talk.
Sentient plants, still no, usually.
Well, I don't believe
And
that.
oozes.
Would the tree
Sentient
count as an
oozes
ent?
as well?
Would
They
it
don't
count as an
agree.
ent?
You get your wild shapes back, okay, as well.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Nifty.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, so you guys get all that back.
Yep.
Well, it's been an hour. Bonsai, how you feeling?
Yeah, pretty exhausted. I don't know about you guys. I think
I still
tomorrow we
tired.
can stop by like a river or somewhere wet.
Do you need some hydration?
It'd probably be a good idea.
I could go search for some water. Maybe an enemy and I could go on a little walk or something.
Sure.
An enemy looks up as Bear with a stick in her mouth.
I'll go get some water. An enemy for the tree.
She crunches the stick in half and then trots towards you.
The
Right.
big like round bear eyes with like the tiny little ears down.
Uh-huh.
Cool. Let's go get some water for the tree. I guess I don't have a bucket. Let's see, what can we use? Anything useful? I have a shield. I can use my shield to bring some water.
That you can.
It'll be shallow, but it'll work.
Just some.
All right. Anemone, can you make me a survival check with anemone stats to
I
find
have a
source of
water skin. I'll just dump my water skin and then give it to you to refill.
Okay. I can take the skin too then.
You didn't do it very good.
Yeah. You go looking for a source of water, and it doesn't seem to be any apparent rivers or streams going down the mountain around here, so it may take a little while to find some. But, more bonding time.
Yeah, that's
True.
okay.
Get a nice little walk in the woods.
Get our steps
the
in.
cliffs. Exactly. We can talk about the tree, and I can be like, wow, I really didn't think you'd get Bonsai to believe you so fast. It ate up your words.
I feel like everyone doubts me, but I'm good with words.
Well, I didn't mean that. I just meant more the way you present yourself was, you were a good showman, and I've never been visited by a Titan before.
Oh no, stream crashed.
Yeah. Look, this game's for you guys. Have your fun.
Come back.
It's back.
Okay, we're back now. Go ahead, keep
Yes,
talking.
okay.
Keep being cute. Go. Go ahead.
So I do wonder if he was indeed visited by the person that the Yuan-Ti worship. I wonder if it was indeed a manifestation of the Moon Titan.
Perhaps. I gotta admit, though, it worries me for other reasons. Obviously I want to trust everyone in our party, and he kind of just left us. And normally I wouldn't think of it as a big deal, but with that one guard guy who came into our room, and the rest of us were sleeping, and he didn't even wake anyone up just to keep an extra eye. So,
Yeah,
I don't
it
know.
is a little concerning. We've got people in our group who seem to be very fascinated with knowledge. They want their curiosity to be sated, which is fine, but
I guess.
I
I'm
get
more
worried
so
too.
just here for the adventure. And to help people.
me too. And we're doing a good job of it. If we can get Bonsai to go down, which it seems like it's more than down to do, then we can attempt this plan that we've concocted and see if it works, though it's still not entirely certain how exactly Zensu's going to take all this. He didn't seem very keen on us draining his powers out to be used in this fashion, so we might still have to figure out a way to talk him into the plan we have in mind if this all works out.
Maybe I just need to give him the same speech.
That's
Anemone,
possible.
you notice the orange bird from before land nearby you and just begin pecking at the dirt.
Oh, hey, there's that bird.
The one from the tree?
Uh-huh. What is
Oh.
it doing?
I don't know. It looks like it's just pecking around.
Yeah, but why? Is it trying to get a worm? Or does it
mean-
know something that we don't?
You could ask it.
I guess that's true.
Do you have like a ability to talk to animals as a druid of
I
your
sure
style?
do. I cast Speak with Animals, and I have it set up for today.
Nice.
I guess she casts that and says, "Hey, Mr. Orange Bird, what you doing there?"
You see the bird perk its head up and look at you for a moment, tilt its head confused. Well, this is irregular.
Have you never been spoken to by a goat woman before?
No, I have not.
Yeah, I have that effect on people. What are you doing there, though?
I was just trying to find food.
Oh, food?
That's right.
Do you happen to know where any water is? Like river, pond, lake?
Yeah, there was some nearby. Why?
Well, if you could show my friend and I here, I could give you some food.
Yeah.
That would be great.
I have some granola, some nuts, a couple berries.
Sorry, it's just weird that you're talking to me.
Yeah. Like I said, I have that effect on people. I mean, I
Is it
am part
complimenting
animal
you?
myself. No, not really.
Oh, okay.
Well, here, you just need to follow. They point over towards, like, a pathway through a group of rocks. Follow this trail this way, and, we'll make it there in probably 20 minutes.
They said it's a 20-minute walk this
I mean,
way.
yeah, 20, bird flaps, yeah.
Oh. They said it's 20 bird flaps this way.
Oh, that could be either really short or really far, depending on if it's
Yeah.
soaring or, going.
Either way.
I got big flaps, but
They said that's the closest one, so
I mean,
I
that's
guess.
fine. That's not too far a trek. We can do it.
All right, lead the way, Mr. Orange Bird.
yep. You guys just keep doing whatever you're doing. I'll just, walk on by this way.
Are you not coming?
No, I'm walking that way. I got this.
Okay.
Bird just awkwardly walks in that direction, not flying or anything.
Can I cast Insight?
You can make an insight check.
An
Insight.
enemy's never had like this much questioning from an animal that she's talked to. So she's trying to like.
Yeah, you don't know what it is, but something's off about this bird.
Okay. Ignatius,
Yeah, what's up?
I still want to go and follow it, but this bird's a little weird.
Like, we're in the way.
Just the way he's talking. Like, I don't know if he's totally trustworthy.
Okay. Maybe you should reach out to Rex and Ash and let them know what's up so they can, in case something happens, they can be ready to come on the way.
Well, I have the sending stone on me, so if needed, I'll let them know. In the meantime, I think they just need their own, time.
That's fair. Yep. I'm curious, do you think Ash has the same feelings about Rex as Wick does?
I don't know. I think she cares for him, but I think she's more so just protecting Wick's feelings.
That's fair.
Anyway,
Interesting, though. Okay. Cool.
an enemy Iggy adventure with an orange bird. Let's go!
I'm ready. We'll say the bird walk's kind of funny. It's like.
It's got long legs. Unless it doesn't. I picture like a flamingo or like a stork bird.
It's kind of a little smaller than that, but
Oh.
yeah,
Well.
maybe like the size of a seagull.
Like a. Okay.
I
that's fair.
wanted it
It's
to
like,
be a
it's like
flamingo.
it's like a quail, but I think of the seagull. That makes sense.
Something like that, yeah. Around that size, just seems to have, has kind of like a hawk-like body type.
Yeah. Is it? This is a weird question. Is it natural orange or is it like accentuated orange? Like.
Seems accentuated, but then again,
Okay.
birds tend to have bright colors.
Right. No, exactly. Which makes sense. I was like, it definitely. It's not like a like a regular old bird you see outside your window sort of thing. It's like
Yeah. A bird watcher would be going like, "Wow, this bird."
We are not bird watchers, or are we? Never know. Okay, we follow the bird.
About 20 minutes pass, and you eventually find yourself at what seems to be a small lake.
The bird wasn't lying, I guess.
I guess
Here's
not.
the lake.
Of course, I wasn't
Thank
lying.
you.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
hi. Here you go. And then Emmy puts down some nuts, granola, some berries. Like she said she would.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Awkwardly pecks at the nuts.
There's no dangers or anything here, right? Like no creepy animals in the water. Everything's safe.
I don't know.
Okay.
Probably not.
I just feel like
I
you've
drank
been
from
acting...
here just, 2 days ago.
I just feel like you're acting weird or withholding information.
Can I be honest with you?
Please?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so, I heard you talking. What's going on with the tree?
Oh, you're worried about the tree. That makes more sense. I don't know if you've been
Wait.
to... What is it?
Is the bird asking you questions?
Yes.
I didn't know birds ask questions.
Well, he's questioning a lot. That's why I was confused. Anyways, Mr. Orangebird, have you been to Sequoia recently?
No, why?
Well, between you and I, Sequoia, the tree, it hasn't been there in a while. So, we're gonna put Bonsai in its place.
What do you mean Sequoia hasn't been there?
Well, we can see it, but it's just some sort of magic apparition. It's not actually there.
That's weird.
Yeah, and I really wasn't supposed to tell anybody about this, so if you could kind of keep it between us.
Of course. You gave me nuts.
Yeah. You're gonna tell people about this, aren't you?
I'm gonna tell all my bird friends.
All right. I think my shield is full of water. I think I'm ready to start walking
Your
back.
bird friends have human friends?
Not a lot of humans talk to birds.
Not a lot, but some do.
Some do.
Why are
I gotta
you...
go.
An enemy tries to catch the bird.
All right, make a dexterity check. Or if you have any spell you intend to catch it with.
Damn it. An enemy in her fucking blabbermouth. Would dominate beast work in this?
You may attempt it. If that's what you'd like to do.
Sure. We're gonna dominate beast.
Dominate
If
this
doesn't
bird.
work on a stupid bird, I'm gonna be mad.
I mean, the fact that it's asking you questions makes me think it's not a stupid bird.
It's a
So it
small little
works.
bird. Okay.
I guess it has to make a wisdom saving throw or be charmed by you, so let's give it a wisdom
Orange
saving
bird.
throw.
Wisdom saving.
Let me just double check on something
Okay.
for no particular reason.
This bird is so sussy.
Yeah.
I'm putting my theories out there. I don't think it's a bird. I think it's a person. I think it's a sneaky person.
It's a pretty sussy bird.
Because to be fair, like, I don't know if I'm being too technical about it. Speak with animals only technically lasts for 10
Why is
minutes.
there
We walked for 20,
woodpecker?
and the bird was still
Yeah, the
talking
bird's
to you.
still talking. Yeah, I thought about that too. I just didn't say anything.
Yeah, I was thinking it.
It
And I'm
seems
like,
to resist the dominate beast with a wisdom roll of 21.
Why?
I see an enemy grappling with this bird. I'm gonna attempt. Is it flying or is it like?
It is taking up off the ground right now.
Okay. I'm going to pull out my crossbow, and I'm gonna attempt to snip it on the wing if I can.
Okay, so this bird takes off. You see an anemone try to, control it, but it doesn't seem to take hold. The bird starts flying off. You
An
pull out
enemy
your
will
crossbow.
fly after it too.
Okay,
She's
anemone
not losing this bird. She knows
turns into a
something's up.
bird.
Oh no! Wait.
Current fail. Oh boy.
You go to fire your crossbow, and immediately the firing mechanism jams on it.
It's not
The
working.
enemy's leaving, flying
The
after
string is
this
just
bird.
stuck, cocked back, and it's not releasing at all.
I just toss it to the side, and I'm gonna start running after them. I leave my shield behind because I'm not thinking about it, so I'm just running.
Okay. So, anemone, you are flying after this bird.
Yep.
So, the bird chase begins. So, anemone, can you make a
God.
The music change.
a constitution saving throw to see how your endurance is during your morph? Okay. So you're able to keep up pretty consistently with the flapping of this bird. It is starting to go for a while. It is flying up towards the crest of the mountain. So at this point, you're getting kind of far away from the rest of your party.
That's fine. She's hunting this bird down.
All right. Eventually, after what seems like 10 minutes of flying, The bird begins to descend down the other side of the mountain. Do you follow?
Yes.
Okay. Could you make a perception check to make sure you don't lose track of it? Okay, yeah, you're able to follow this bird and eventually begin to gain on it. The bird shouts out at you in its tweeting bird language. Why are you chasing me? Why are you chasing me?
Can I talk back? Because
Yeah.
I'm a bird, but it's a bird.
You can at the moment.
I don't trust you. You're doing sussy things.
I don't trust you.
Well, why not? I was being open and honest with you.
Why are you taking away Bonsai?
I was trying to tell you, and then you got all sussy.
Okay, well,
Maybe we should just land and
we should
have
just
a...
land.
Okay, and have a conversation. Bird
Okay.
to bird.
Well, yeah.
Do they land?
They land.
I'm dashing. I assume I slide down.
You cannot keep up with these birds.
Okay, cool. I'm running behind you. Ignatius is like 500 feet away at least, just dashing his way forward.
All right. So yeah, these birds have been flying for probably about 20 minutes now. Finally, they make landfall. Okay, what do you want?
What is going... Why... Number one, you're not just a bird.
I'm part of a secret order of birds destined to follow the trees and protect the bonsai at all costs.
I'm a part of a secret order that's trying to save all the trees and make sure they're properly functioning. But not of birds, of people. So I'm part goat.
I saw. I remember.
Oh, okay. So we're not trying to take Bonsai necessarily, but Bonsai is Sequoia's last hope. Why?
So you're saying Sequoia's really gone, and Bonsai's the last hope.
I'm really bad at running my mouth. And that was supposed to be something that I didn't tell people. But I told you thinking it would be fine because you're a bird.
Gonna be honest, I can't keep this secret. Sorry.
Yeah, I can tell. And granted, I'm a bird. Or I'm a bad secret keeper. The point, I guess I'm curious. It seems like you don't want Bonsai to go. Why?
I just don't know what's happening. That's all.
Well,
and I need to go. So stop following me.
Where?
Away.
I'm gonna keep following you until I get the answers.
If you keep following me, they're probably gonna kill you. So don't follow me.
Who's they?
Tola will definitely murder you.
Tola.
No, I mean, Smola. Smola would murder you.
Do I recognize that name?
No.
Do you actually work for a secret bird organization?
Yes. Make an insight check.
I feel like the way he's saying this, it's pretty obvious he's not.
Wow. Yeah, you can tell they're being dishonest with you.
You're not telling the truth. And trust me, I'm bad at knowing when people are telling the truth or not. And you're doing a really bad job of lying.
Yeah, I am. So you should let me go. Just let me go. It'll be fine.
It's not gonna be fine. I can't.
Yes, you can. They'll kill you if you follow me.
Okay. But I
really gotta go right now.
Why?
You gonna let me go?
Why do you have to go right now?
I kinda have to go right now.
Why?
I gotta go.
Why?
Can you make a wisdom saving throw for me?
Oh boy. Ooh!
Damn.
Yeah! So you see as this bird immediately morphs into what seems to be this dark charcoal-skinned genasi.
I knew it was a
Yeah.
bird. I knew it was a
Ember
bird.
eyes. And they're holding out their hand as if to cast a spell on you, but you can just see it immediately because you casted a similar spell just 20 minutes ago, and you're able to resist it immediately. Hi.
Okay.
Nice to meet you. How do we go about this? Okay. Oh, you see them turn into a bird again. Can you make a perception check?
Yes.
So,
Wow.
An enemy's on her A game. You got this.
I
Go,
really
girl.
didn't want to give you this, but when in the brief moment where you saw their form, you saw the armor they were wearing was obsidian armor that you might have seen the style of before. Given to Titan's Watch members.
Oh, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
Adorned with little bits of blue and sapphire around it.
Do I have any chance of catching this dumb bird?
So, did you see that?
Are they asking me?
Yep.
I sure did. And I know exactly who you are.
My name's Lucinda. Nice to meet you. I still gotta go. The reason I was telling you I needed to go before was because it's been an hour, and you know what happens, I assume. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm well aware.
Do we have to fight now?
Bird on bird combat. Let's do it.
I think we do.
And that's where we're gonna end this session.
Oh, man.
Oh my god.
It was just getting good.
Oh my god.
They're here. The saviors have arrived.
This is how I drew the X. I don't know if it's the right way though. Beep, 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 beep.
It's not bad. It's not bad. Once, soon, I'll say probably. You know, I'll reveal it to you now. Why not? Why not? I was gonna say, oh, I can show you. I can show you. Why not? Why not?
You show Rex. You can show Rex.
Yeah.
I just
Rex
that's
is
how
attuned
I
by this point. So, here's the axe.
Oh, it's pretty.
Pretty.
Yep.
I didn't know what it looked like. So.
Yep. Two big old moon-shaped things, almost creating a full big moon shape on it at the moment. And since you got this, you can see all the cool things it does. So,
Ooh la la.
the big
Ooh la
burst of light, that
fancy.
was pretty much showing you that it can cast Moonbeam.
Ooh. Oh
And-
no.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
chat made me
Yeah,
realize the
be
oh no.
Be careful around me.
Actually, be like, how dare you change me so I look like my usual self?
And it never came up, but yeah, if you had put it down at any moment, it would have returned to your hand. It's yours now.
Oh, so if anyone takes it, it just comes right back to me.
Yep.
Thor style.
Oh, baby. The Mjolnir.
But yes, that is the end of the session, as things are a little tense.
Spicy.
Our awkward druids have
Awkwardly.
impasse.
Our awkward druids, what does this mean?
Well, one's mine.
It's
one's
the
yours.
saviors.
Are we gonna meet our mirror copies? Is there gonna be like Fignacious, and there's gonna be like
It was actually pig dish.
Lucinda,
there's
an
Dick,
enemy.
and then there's like I don't know what would be Rex's equivalent.
Just checks.
Checks, and there's like
There's another word.
there's like no
Keep it wholesome around here.
no.
Look, my parents just named me that. They had one thing on their mind at the time. Oh. Yeah, that makes sense.
That's crazy.
Imagine having a kid and then that being the only thing you're thinking about after you've had a kid. You're like, we've just had our kid. They're born now. We can
Yeah,
now
we just had to
resume the
wait 9
activity."
months.
Yeah.
I don't
Back on
know
our
if that's
usual
how it
stuff.
works. It's in pretty bad shape after giving birth.
I mean, we didn't say how messed up they were. They could be real messed
You
up.
don't know
Maybe
these
it was a
parents.
C-section.
You don't know what this person looks like.
They probably look like Rex, emaciated and
Yeah.
sad.
And Fernham's Rest is a crazy place. We know this.
It's wild out in those streets, okay?
It's
Too
the
wild,
Brooklyn
apparently.
of the planet.
But yeah, we have met Bonsai. Rex might be Snake Jesus. I don't know.
Oh man. Not Snake Jesus.
And there is more to come, but unlikely next week. I think we'll be taking the week off because unknown circumstances and time being necessary. So, expect to see us the week after, where we return to bird fight.
Bird fight.
Bird fight.
Cock fight. Cock fight. Cock
No.
fight.
They're not chickens.
They could be.
But yes, anyone have anything to say before we get out of here?
Did
No.
you guys
Cock
know
fight,
I did
cock fight.
15 minutes on the elliptical yesterday?
We're so
And we'll see
proud
you
of
next time.
Bye, everyone. Go watch Kung Fu Panda 4 this weekend.
Bye.